Ptolemy,
Okay,
Slocum.
we have sound again.
Oh, we have sound!
Hey! Well, man, that was the funniest conversation.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? Educational.
Yeah.
Super.
I know a lot more about myself and about everyone here at this table.
I'll
And
never
many
forget
times.
that moment.
I-
That moment that just happened.
Let's not
I mean,
talk
we can't talk about it
again.
because
I opened up in
words aren't-
ways that I'll never open up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's go back to normal.
So now we're going to play the game Everyone is John. This game is a little bit like Dungeons & Dragons and other role-playing games, except instead of everyone having different characters, so it's just one character. And that one character is John. And everyone plays voices in John's head. I will be your GM for today. My name is Jordan Pridgeon. And let's go around the table and have everyone introduce themselves. We've got some new faces and people from all different walks of the saving throw world. So, starting here.
Did you burp?
I did. As I was saying so, I was like, so.
But the show must go on.
So, Nicole, please introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Nicole Viella. You have seen me on Masks as Chaos a lot, and that's going to be coming back soon. We're getting back. We're putting the masks back on.
Hell yes.
Oh, I'm really excited. So keep an eye out for that. You can follow me on Itchy Brain. You know me. I think you love me. You should love me. Just love me. Okay.
All right, and I'm Daryl Haynes. I was on Dark Sun. I was Oswald. I was a dumb half-orc. Yeah, woo! Yeah, we got a fan. Oh, we got a fan in the house.
I love Oswald. We set him up as like the ruler of a city, of a like city-state at the end of the
Oh,
game.
but when I do it, I'm the evil dictator of the city.
I spent the entire game trying to kill you or
And you
take
failed.
down your...
You made me more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Jesse?
Hi, I'm Jessie Hendricks, and I am a saving throw virgin.
You should have told us sooner. We would have tried to make it special. Reach behind you and grab a candle. Let's just put one of these candles in front of you.
Yeah, we'll
Light
get
it.
Yeah.
some mood lighting up in here.
That is special.
It's,
I don't
you
know
gotta-
what do
yeah,
I
it's
say
got a-
other things?
There it
No,
is.
that's fine. Normally we kind of introduce the characters everyone's playing, but part of Everyone is John is that the characters are sort of a surprise that like come out as the game happens. And I'll explain that a bit more later. Eric?
Hey, I'm Eric Record, and you can see me every Wednesday on the Iron Keep Chronicles, which is our D&D 5th edition game we do here. And that's where I play Grayson Hale, the Paladin of Torm.
All right. All right.
Hello all. I am Talene. I am in Never Tell Me the Odds on Thursdays. Hello over there, camera. You are also beautiful people. And in Wild Cards when that comes back. I know everyone's waiting desperately for that
One
to come
day.
back. I've spent the last 3 days composing a poem for my character to put on Twitter, because Twitter is the ideal place to express complex emotions.
Wait, for wild cards?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
I know, yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah. And so I'm excited to be with these lovely people playing John.
Yeah. All right, so now we get to a little bit of the introduction of the game. This is a pretty popular little indie game, and it's a really simple one to run. So you can go online and find the rules. It is a single-page PDF. The whole premise of Everyone is John is that there's just one character, who is John. John is a man with lots of different voices in his head, and the way the game works is that all these different voices, who each person here will be playing, will be bidding and taking over control of John throughout the game. So, naturally, John gets pulled in 1,000 different directions. Everyone has their own goals. Everyone has their own skills. They don't know what the other one's goals and skills are. They are just trying to get their stuff done. In fact, their goals are called obsessions because their only real goal as existent voices inside John's head is to complete those obsessions. So everyone has 2 obsessions. Well, actually, normally everyone only has 1 obsession. I like playing with 2 obsessions. It makes things a lot more fun. Everyone has 2 obsessions and everyone has 2 skills. And basically, John is terrible at everything. And if he does not have a skill that is related to something he is trying to do, he has to roll a 6-sided die, like this. And if it does not get a 6, he fails. I just rolled a 5, and that's a failed roll. Or it's something John doesn't have a skill for. Like an example would be like if someone was like, "Oh, make me a sandwich, John," and you do not have culinary skills or sandwich making skills or bread craft or whatever the hell, then if you roll and you don't get a
Craft
six,
was an option. No!
I know. I should have thrown breadcraft out there earlier.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
You could have made some sourdough.
Yeah, you could have made some rye.
Whoa,
Probably coulda
sourdough,
made a-
that's
No,
that's
seriously,
tough.
that's-
It's
Yeah.
a little complicated.
You gotta have some
Wait.
other dough.
I feel like if you're making if sourdough is the thing, then just keeping the sourdough starter alive is a skill.
That would
Can
be an
I be one of my
obsession,
skills?
Probably. No. Too late. However, we've already come up with our skills and obsessions beforehand. I will share them with you to an extent. I will put these cards in front of the cameras for a couple seconds.
Oh,
so
good,
everyone
right where I
read
can
it.
see it.
But you'll also you'll have to ignore it. But
I can't.
most of the time you'll discover what they are by like kind of going through the game and watching and learning and seeing what people try and do. So every voice starts the game with 10 willpower points, and willpower points are what the voices use to increase their competence and damn it. I just remembered that one of the tier rewards is wrong. We might have to change that if we get a chance.
Quick, distract him.
Okay, but yes. Anyway, what was I saying? Willpower points. Everyone starts with 10 willpower points, and every time control of John switches to someone, the way it is determined is that everyone will use willpower points to bid. Now, everyone is going to get 10 willpower points to start the game. So everyone just grab 10 of those and put them in front of you. So, for instance, when the game starts, or anytime John is hurt, anytime John fails a roll, completes an obsession, or something boring really happens that like takes more than like 5 to 10 minutes to complete, like riding a bus or being on a plane or something like that, then control of John is shifted. So the way it would start is everyone would hold out the number of willpower points they wanted to bid on controlling John. They would reveal their hands, and then, thank you. They would reveal their hands, and then whoever has bid the most gives up those willpower points and takes control of John. If there's a tie, I will make you roll to see who gets control of John, and then the person who wins does lose those willpower points as normal. Willpower points can also be used to make you a little more successful in a skill. So if you throw 2 willpower points into the pot, then instead of only succeeding on a 6, you would succeed on a 4, 5, or 6. Now, if you have a skill for something, you succeed on a 3+. So you're much more likely to succeed on something that you actually have a skill in. And you can increase your ability to have those and those. Did you have a question?
I do.
Yeah, okay.
So, do other people's skills count towards our obsessions?
Well, okay. So if someone else does your obsession, like let's say your obsession was to punch someone in the face,
Okay.
and someone else's obsession was to start a fight. If someone goes and punches someone in the face, then they started a fight. So like it would count for both of your obsessions.
Oh.
Unless the person didn't fight back, like maybe they were a nun or
Sure,
a baby,
maybe.
and then it would just be hers.
If someone else, oh wow, we've already got a $10 donation.
Wow.
Hey,
Thank
Christian.
you.
Which brings me to our donations, because I think we've gone over most of the basic rules of the game. It's a pretty crazy hodgepodge game that just kind of goes wherever it needs to go. But we have some donations tonight. For $10, you can give someone a willpower point, which will make them better at bidding and will let them succeed at more rolls, and that's great. There are also some tier rewards that are going on, which Dom should have up. Dom, I forgot we were going to change one of them. I think the one that was originally the Inception one, but isn't that.
I have it blank right now because I can't remember what you told me.
Okay, so that one is.
You can type it into stream communication if you don't want people to know.
I'll just tell them because it would be fun.
We'd also put our fingers in
If
our
they
ears.
get to that level, then each person is awarded 5 minutes of competence, which means that for 5 minutes they are like a regular person and can succeed at things. for a little while.
Should we have listened to that? Because we all blocked it.
I think it was fine. You'll figure it out when it happens.
Okay, great.
If you didn't hear.
I pretended to block it out, but I heard the
But
whole
you
thing.
know. It's okay either way. It's all great.
If someone else does our obsession, should we be like secretive about it, or
Oh.
should we be like, oh,
You can turn to me and be like, ah.
okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
But you should also mark down every time you succeed at your obsession or someone else succeeds at your obsession.
If I want to, is there any point in throwing other people off onto what our obsession is by turning to you going like, for nothing?
I mean, you could.
I mean, but like, is there a strategy or no?
Well, so technically, the way you win this game is each obsession has a point value on it, right? So obsessions are level 1, 2, or 3. Level 1 obsessions are something that can be done pretty easily with like one real skill roll. And that would be something like chewing gum or kicking somebody. A level 2 obsession is something that needs a couple skill rolls and takes a little more setup. That would be something like stealing a car or robbing a convenience store. Something that like you do need to set up a little bit, but like probably not that hard to get to the situation. A little bit of creativity is involved in all of it. Level 3 reward is something that is starting to get very complicated and probably takes 3, 4 more rolls to set up and can often be a very like specific situation. So
Nightseed just donated.
a tier 3 one can be Nightseed. Thank you for the $20. And thank you for the host, Vanna.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you for the $20 Nightseed. Talene, Christian has given you 1 willpower point.
you are a saint and a scholar and a gentleman. Thank you, sir.
So remember,
I will
guys,
use
that
it.
you do, I mean, even though they can donate to do more, which is amazing, you do have a limited number of willpower points. So don't start by being like, I bid all 10 of my willpower points, because then you just won't get to play much after that.
Is it important? Is it okay if we know how many willpower points the other players have?
You can kind of keep track. It's not like a secret,
Well,
you know?
Okay, so I
mean,
don't
well-
need
But
my
you
little-
You don't have to hide.
Did
you
you
can
make
if
a
you
wall?
want.
But
Well,
you
that's
could.
pretty-
Because then you guys would know.
Yeah.
how much
exactly.
I'm big.
But
I
like,
mean,
you know,
That's smart.
it's a strategy.
Sure.
Go for
Just
it.
don't know how
I will
competitive
keep
it is.
track.
If someone turns to you and goes, how many willpower points do you have? You don't have to answer unless I ask.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in winning.
But if
I'm
they ask you if you're a
interested-
cop, you're
Hey, thank you for the resub, Vanna!
I'm interested in the most
Times
interesting
7.
choice. So
Yeah, right?
let's get naked on the lawn of the White House.
Which is how games end so often.
I do have a question. When we do the bid thing where like we all put it in our hands, right? Let's say, you know, whoever wins has to turn in theirs, but everyone else keeps it?
Right.
Okay.
You only pay for it if you win the
If
bid.
you win. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. Like, you don't want to use all your willpower points every time. Like, sometimes it might be more important for one for you to win. Like, you could have, as a goal, drown a senator. And you're in a situation where a senator is swimming around. And you're like, I don't know how we got this close to my goal, but I need to win this willpower fight. So,
Yeah.
yes, be ready for that.
Also, it's kind of bullshit that you used the one I wrote down as an example.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So, let's just to get things started.
Here we go.
I'm gonna undo my mic for just a moment
There's a lot
and go
of
over
peace
to
here.
the DM cam a little closer so that I can show everyone
Yeah.
what's on the cards.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
You guys won't really get time to examine it, but I'll show it and you can kind of get an idea.
I feel like a little too close.
Oh,
to the
reset.
graphic.
You don't think so? All right, well, let's try.
Okay, so
Thank
I
you,
got
All right.
Bastion
I'm not. Look at
Phils.
me not looking.
I
Look
got
at
Oh, yeah,
that
no, don't look
dude
at
I'm
that.
being.
Yeah, maybe this won't work.
They can basically
Okay,
pay.
this is Nicole's character. Can you see it?
Haha.
Yeah, we can't.
They can subscribe to the channel
Too hard?
for I think it's I don't know if it's $10 or $15.
What if instead you
Or
took
something.
pictures of all of them and put them on Twitter?
That's a
It's
really
like
good idea.
$5 maybe.
reset.
Yeah, it means that they subscribe for 7 months.
Okay, I'm gonna take
Oh, cool.
quick pictures
Thanks.
of all of these.
And then somebody can find the Twitter and be like, hey guys in chat, look at here, here's where it is on Twitter. Oh, everyone come look at it. Oh man. And then
Is that
everyone
how
else
they
will
sound?
be like,
They sound a lot like that.
It's a really long message. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all very high pitched.
Hey everybody, let's hang out and chat. Chat talks like this, and then we have a party.
There's no
They
one that's
sound
a
like-
baritone.
No.
Hey, I'm Chat. Welcome to the chat. That's what I imagine them saying.
Sci-fi T-Rex is like that.
Oh yeah.
Sci-fi T-Rex. What's that?
Sci-fi T-Rex is somebody's. It's a person.
Oh,
There.
I like this person. I don't know who they are, but I like the sci-fi T-Rex.
It's cool, man.
He kills people.
Oh, never mind.
Like he kills characters.
Not. Oh. Well.
Yeah, that's what it's known for. But it's like always for interesting thing. It leads to interesting things.
The Grim Reaper.
He's the Grim Reaper
I'll say
of
I'm
chat.
intrigued. Say I'm intrigued.
You guys vamp for a moment.
Okay.
It's like Mr. Death from the Twilight Zone. What other comparisons can we come up with?
Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
Ooh,
Okay.
Sci-fi T-Rex. He's a murderer.
So guys, what's your favorite soup?
Favorite soup?
Yeah, I'm vamping.
Oh,
Italian wedding.
That's the direction you went with the vamp?
Yeah.
Italian
Why
soup.
wouldn't you? Soup's
Hard to
great.
get.
Yeah.
Lobster bisque.
Okay. I mean,
He's-
That's pretty good.
I'm kind of a clam chowder guy.
Hey, let us know in the
Like
comments
Yeah, thank
what
you,
your favorite
Griffon.
soup is.
In a bread bowl.
Oh,
right?
Guys, you are
Sourdough.
killing it with
Thanks
the
for the
resubs
sub.
tonight.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Um,
Okay.
Does curry count as soup? Because that's okay anyway.
That's a very good question.
We might get comments letting us know what their favorite soup is.
Okay.
Does
By the
like
way,
a
Nightsteed gives
poorly
2 willpower
baked
points
pie
to
count as
Jesse.
soup?
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, nice.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
This
Nice.
is Steve. They're welcoming you.
Welcome.
All right. So, the way this game starts is that you guys don't get to know where we are. One person bids for the first control of John, and then we will wake up wherever we are. And at the end of the game, I just sent stuff to Dom, and he's going to post the pictures somewhere of people's obsessions and skills, so you can check them out. At the end of the game, we'll go over them too. The Bard, 1971. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
the
Bard.
donation.
The
The
bard is here.
bards.
The bard
Awesome.
is in the house.
Sweet, sweet.
I'm
Okay,
the bard, I'm in the
so
house.
everyone has 10 to 12 willpower points at this point. So, bid for control of John.
Oh, I wonder how many will I put in? Are you threatened by the number of clinks you hear right now?
Bum bum bum.
Okay, reveal.
I knew my time would come.
Oh boy.
All right. So,
Well,
Jesse, get first
I didn't know
control
we
of
could do
John.
that.
Yeah,
There you go.
there were some tricks going on here.
There was some
Using your early windfall to. Let me find your
Beginner's
thing so
luck.
I can remember.
tricky.
So, you come to, and you look down at what seems to be a long conference room table. There are men and women wearing suits on either side, and everyone is staring at you. Looking out the window, you can see high-rise buildings going off in every direction. There's a big potted plant in the middle of the table, and someone is just standing right next to you going, "Well, sir?"
Yes. The plant is great. I think it would be better if we didn't had an animal. I just think.
I'm sorry, you were just telling us about the fiscal earnings for the quarter. What is this about the plant and an animal?
Oh, I thought this was our mascot meeting. I just.
People start mumbling around the table. Mascot meeting. This is complete bullshit.
It doesn't make sense. How does it relate?
I spent 6 years coming to the top of this company, and this guy.
I'm just trying to keep.
When you clear your throat, everyone goes quiet. Well, would you like to go on?
Yes. So what I think is, I think Chad was right when he said our fiscal earnings.
Who the fuck is Chad? Someone stands up. I am being yanked around. We are not taking our business to Grindle Corp if this is how you are going to treat us at meetings. Half of the table gets up and just storms out. They go out one of the sides on the side. One of them takes a bunch of Jordan almonds that were from the thing on the table and throws them back into the room. You can take your dirty almonds.
This is the kind of meeting with Jordan almonds?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I definitely eat a few of the almonds.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Not quite sure what happened. And, yeah.
An assistant comes up to you and is like, "Sir, is everything okay? Because everything seemed fine, and then you zonked out for a moment, and now you're kind of talking crazy. Do you need some coffee? Or that was a big client that just walked out."
Some coffee would be great. Cream and sugar, please. Hazelnut.
Oh, okay. So the assistant kind of goes out, and you look around at the people who haven't left, and they all look very angry.
You know how much money you just lost our company? I can't even fathom it.
Oh.
One of them tells me. And one of them.
They don't. Do you say that to them?
You're mocking us! Well, you can give up on becoming a partner now.
And everyone who was on your side of the table gets up and harumphs out of the room. So now you're in an empty room. There is a potted plant on the table, and now that you look, you see that there's a whole spread of like sandwiches and Jordan almonds. And there's a door on the other side that everyone just went out, and behind you is a PowerPoint presentation that says Grindlecourt.
Okay. And so this is where I tell you what I do.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I'm brand new to
Anytime you can say that.
Basically,
Like whenever you
so
feel like it.
Here's my very first advice.
Okay.
Just get the hell out.
Right. So I am going to steal the potted plant,
Okay.
a sandwich, and I'm going to go out the emergency exit.
All right. So by the emergency exit, I'm going to assume you mean that there is an exit on the side. It's there now. I didn't mention it, but it was always there.
Oh.
There's an exit on the side that actually goes out the window.
DJ Regular.
Hey, thank you for the resub, DJ Regular.
I know this one.
Also, these are new, right?
Yeah.
So Christian gives Nicole 1 willpower point,
Ha-ha!
and the Bard 1971 gives Talene 1 willpower point.
1971.
Yeah. So you open a door and you go out on like a New York style like fire escape hatch kind of thing that is there. The wind is blowing really hot, really hard because you are like 30 stories up. There's no proper reason for a fire escape to that style go this high.
Okay.
So you look down and there's like street with cars honking down below you and just a sheer plummet. You are holding a potted plant in one hand and a sandwich in the other hand.
Okay. Blood sugar's low, so I'm going to take a few bites of the sandwich.
All right. I'm just going to let you do that. You don't have to roll for that.
I'm looking for something to roll for. Right. Are there stairs?
It's a fire escape, so it's kind of a combo of stairs and
Stairs
ladders.
and
I would say going down the fire escape would definitely involve rolling.
Okay. I am going to go down the fire escape
Okay.
with the
I don't think you have any skills that have to do with that.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you hinting that I should do something else?
No, I'm saying go down the fire escape.
I'm going for it.
Okay, roll for
I'm
it.
confident. I just had a sandwich.
I think that's great.
I'm strong. I'm going down the fire escape.
Okay, so that was a 1, chat. So you slide down the fire escape, and you know what? You do make it to the bottom, but it is a very gravity-based movement to the bottom. You immediately just start falling down the fire escape, and you fall down like 6 levels. And you are hurt, and you fail to roll, so you lose control of John. So, look for control of John.
Oh, that was a lot.
And reveal.
Yeah.
Ha!
Okay, Eric is
Get
taking
away.
control of
Eric
John.
is
Taking
See how you
control.
guys do this like
So-
pro.
You are 6 levels lower than you were, a little closer to the ground, and still sitting on the fire escape. There's a door that goes into the building and the fire escape that goes down onto the streets.
Okay, I sort of like come to. I see the door, and I just go, and I enter into the door.
Okay. When you walk into the door, there's what seems to be sort of like a high-rise restaurant kind of thing. There's a lot of like people in like nice suits and like cocktail dresses and that sort of thing who are having lunch cocktails. You know, it's a work day, but who says we can't splurge a little bit? When you walk in, a waiter comes over to you and is like, sir, I'm sorry, that's not the entrance. If you want to be seated, you should really go to the host on the other side of the building.
Sorry, where am I? Excuse me, I'll get up right on that. And then I head immediately for the kitchen.
Okay, so you make your way through the kitchen. There are some people who are like coming with various drinks. They probably serve food here, but all you see people coming out with is like drinks. There's like a lot of Moscow mules and martinis and stuff being served. And there's a big chandelier in the middle of the room. And you see kind of over to the side one of those like swinging kitchen door kind of things that's like double wide so people can come in and out with their stuff.
Okay, I go through the double doors.
Okay, as you start to go through the double doors, someone is like, excuse me, sir, that's just for employees. Mm-hmm. And you ignore them. All right. They kind of follow you. Sir, excuse me. But you go through the doors and you come into what seems to be a bustling kitchen. There is pasta being made and your general, like if you've ever seen any sort of cooking show, it's a kitchen. There are people kind of working and it's very much like a fast-paced burners and ovens and like sinks and that kind of thing. It's the ground is actually like sort of messy. And it's a very tight quarters sort of thing. And you see one big fat head chef who's like even wearing the chef hat and everything, and he's like, let's get more of those martinis on the board. People want their martinis. Hey, you know what? It's what makes the money for this company, right?
So is there like bottles of very high proof alcohol nearby?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
There's
goal.
a big stock of alcohol, which is in actually. There is like a cabinet where it looks like it normally is locked, but it is open and people are grabbing things and moving it out, and it is kind of in the back of the whole thing. There is a like mixologist who is at work making those drinks.
Okay, I'm gonna go to that cabinet. I'm gonna grab the highest proof thing I can.
As you do, the guy is just like, whoa, hey, sir, you're gonna have to order it just like everybody else.
And I go, and I smash it on the ground.
What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna make you roll to smash the bottle on the ground.
Okay.
So you throw the bottle on the ground, but it does not smash. You just go, gah! And it's like a pretty thick bottle of like 181 vodka or something like that. It was a ka-dunk. Actually, it was a plastic bottle. Is what you realize after throwing it. And you're just like, this didn't work. And that was a fail, so you lose control of John.
Did I give you the 2 that I spent?
I don't remember.
No, I didn't.
Cheater.
Cheating is happening. But then he
So-
told on himself for his own cheating. Here's a slap for cheating. But here's a nice slap.
Tier 1 has been unlocked, by the way, which is that someone from John's past who fucking hates him shows up. Okay. So after you throw this bottle on the ground, the chef turns around and says, actually, it's bid for control. And then you'll find out what the chef says. All right. Reveal. And, okay. It would be 3. No, Eric's taking control again.
I think this is really important, Eric.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that his obsession is spilling alcohol.
I think it's burning down a building.
Okay, so the chef turns around and goes, "You! I told you were never allowed in this kitchen again after what you did last time." And he goes over and he bodily grabs you and starts to drag you out of the kitchen.
Can I grab the bottle that I threw, the plastic bottle?
Yeah, it's plastic. I mean, it's on the ground. You can grab for it. I'll let you get it.
Okay, I'm gonna open it up and pour it on him.
I'm gonna let that one pass.
Okay.
Because I think that's a pretty easy thing to do. He's like, "You motherfucker!" And he takes you and throws you against the wall. So I'm gonna make you roll to see if you can avoid hitting the wall.
It's traumatic.
No, sorry. So you slam into the wall, and John's hurt. So that's another control of John.
That's fine.
All right, guys, bid for control of John. And reveal.
Oh, someone
Whoa.
really wanted it.
I have 3, yeah.
Okay, so Daryl wins with 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, if you want to, see them continue to succeed and be able to do more things, please give them willpower points. They're wonderful.
Yeah, seriously, like we're flying through these.
Yeah.
Is this how the game normally goes? Is the pace?
Well, it's usually a pretty
Okay.
fast-paced game.
Cool.
If it ends like super early, I'll just start another scenario.
Yeah.
And we'll like come up with something real quick. But we'll just let it go, right? They'll help. Chat's got us covered. Thanks, guys.
Got you covered.
So, who got control? It was
Yeah, I
Daryl,
did.
right?
Yeah.
So you land on the ground, and the chef goes to like pick you up, and like he wants to pick you up and throw you out of the kitchen.
Whoa. Now, hold your horses. I came to apologize for all that I've done to you.
Apologize?
I've been in Alcoholics Anonymous, and I just had an urge. That's why I
You
went
just
and grabbed
poured that alcohol all over my head.
I'm sorry. I'm out of control, but I came here with good spirits. Okay, I wanted to apologize to everyone I've done wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll a charm roll
Ah.
because he has charm as a skill.
Oh, nice.
Please,
So, 4, 5, or...
Yeah.
Ah, he charmed the pants off that
So
guy.
he looks at the knife that he was holding, that he was like kind of thinking about using if you fought to get back against him. And he's just like,
You know what? You're right. I've seen what alcohol can do to people. We just serve this devil liquid to people.
he tosses the knife away and comes in and says,
I know how much it can ruin people's lives, and you... Hell, nothing you did is unforgivable.
Yeah.
But you still gotta leave. This is my kitchen.
Well, how about I leave you my number? We can hang out as friends sometime. Maybe talk about your family and maybe turn our relationship around.
Okay, I gotta admit this is getting a little more personal than I expected.
Okay, all right. How about you just think about it? But how about right now we just shake on it?
I think I can manage that. So he reaches out and shakes your hand. Immediately your obsession is fulfilled.
What was
of a consensual handshake.
Oh my gosh.
And bid for control of John. All right. And reveal. Okay, we've got tie for 2 between you 3. So each of you take a 6-sided die and roll, and whoever gets the highest has to give me their 2.
Yep.
Looks like Derek.
Oh, no. What are you going to do?
Okay. So you come to in the body, and you're shaking hands with this like large, looks like a chef. Like he's got a chef hat and stuff, and he's just like,
All right. I think we made a real breakthrough here today.
And I want to, like, holding his hand, throw him towards the closest burner.
Oh, no.
all right. Roll to do that.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2. We'll see.
By the way, this definitely counts as an obsession. Wait, but what skill did you use?
I didn't.
You didn't have a skill.
Yeah.
Damn!
No.
I wanted you to succeed.
I wanted me to succeed too.
I don't know what it was, but I wanted you to succeed.
So you try and throw him at the burner, and he's just like, "What the? God damn it! Goddamn alcoholics! You can't! They come at you, and he starts to cry a little bit. This definitely counts as your.
Oh, it
your
does
other
count?
obsession, by the way.
Both of your obsessions are done?
Well, you can do them multiple times.
Okay.
You can like keep
Yeah.
succeeding at your suggests.
Or you can fail a bunch of times.
Yeah, or you can fail over and over again, as Eric keeps being so close to succeeding and completely messing up. So, that's control of John again.
Oh.
I might just like award everyone extra willpower points if it goes too fast. Okay, and reveal. All right, Talene had 2.
Hooray!
Anyone else?
I win something.
Yay! So the sad and angry chef now looks like he's about to like run at you.
Okay.
I want to quickly scan this room for a dessert cart.
Okay. There's definitely a dessert cart in the room.
I want to sprint for the dessert cart.
Okay, so
what is on it?
the dessert cart is covered in like tiny cakes. You know, it's like the ones you would see at a wedding normally.
Okay.
And they're various colors and sizes, and they all have like 3 layers to them and one fruit that's sitting happily on top of the whole thing. And it's in the corner of the place. It's like right next to the liquor cabinet where the mixologist is still happily mixing drinks.
Okay.
He got that one thing stolen, but he really,
Got it.
you know, he's real drunk
Okay.
too. So, yeah.
I want to sprint for the dessert cart.
Okay. I'm not going to make you have to. So you make your way over to the dessert cart because you acted fast.
Yeah.
The chef's kind of like, oh, get that guy out of my kitchen.
I want to grab a piece of cake,
Okay.
prepare to put it in my mouth, but also jump on the dessert cart and try to roll out of the kitchen.
All
Eating
right.
cake as I go.
Okay. You're definitely going to have to roll for that.
I figured.
Yes. I don't think that this fits either of your skills.
It does not.
Is it fit an obsession?
I'm probably going to reveal you guys' skills because they're funny. And,
I don't know if mine are gonna help me.
yeah.
Oh, I made mine
didn't.
especially
Yeah,
not
skills
help
don't
me.
need to be particularly secret. So, yeah, I don't think this falls into knowing the name of things or bird calls.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
But
But if
say
I could
go
get out
for
of
it.
here, then I would totally use both of those.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you.
thank you.
Oh,
Hey, it's Jack.
Yeah.
I guess you made it.
I guess.
So you nail it.
Oh.
You leap onto the thing.
I leap onto the thing, cake in both hands, but I want to surf out of there.
Yep.
On the dessert cart, out into the dining room before I stuff the cake in my mouth as fast as I can, thus achieving
Your obsession.
my obsession.
Great job. It works out exactly as you wanted. You jump onto the thing and like, you know, like surf ninja style kind of thing.
Yeah.
You just like go out into it. What? It's like a Jackie Chan movie. That's what it
Totally,
is.
yeah.
It's a very Jackie Chan move. The chef kind of bellows after you, but he stops at the edge of the kitchen as though he can't go any further.
Sure.
And he's like, "I'll get you, John!"
Yeah.
But because you completed your,
completed
your
my-
obsession,
I have lost control.
bid for control of John. Secretly.
What's happening?
And reveal.
Ooh.
Oh,
we all
man.
must roll.
So one on every side.
4.
6.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you have control of John again.
Do I give you the
Yeah, give me the one.
one? Okay. All right. I have control of John. All right. Woohoo. Round 2. We got it.
Oh, by the way,
That was
Jack
more
has
awkward the
given
first
Nicole
time, right?
Ha-ha.
one willpower.
Thank you, Jack.
It's a virgin joke.
Oh.
It's always awkward the first time around.
yeah.
Now I'm a pro.
Yeah, but you know what? It'll just be more natural
It'll be
every
more natural
time.
this time.
This should always be a thing for first-time people.
Yeah, they have to hold the candle.
know.
Only they can
Yeah.
keep the flame lit.
Okay. Lay it on me.
All right, so you are now in the restaurant. People are all like, oh my, what's going on there? These are all like very fancy people.
Oh, very fancy.
Yes, like they're wearing suits and like wool and stuff and just being like, ooh. And all the waiters are like dressed in tuxes. I already mentioned there's a big chandelier on the whole thing.
It's not bringing
But you are right by the doors out into the lobby of the lobby of this level of the building.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
There are all these people, all the people who are eating, who are mostly drinking, kind of look at you. There's like everyone has drinks of different types, and the waiters look like they're like about to like react if you like try and attack them or something like that.
I see.
There's an old man who looks like the Monopoly man, and he is smoking a pipe, but there's no smoke coming out of it. He just has like a vape pipe, like a modern thing
That's
going on.
super
Can I ask,
awesome.
Yeah.
is he the Monopoly man?
He's not the Monopoly man, but he saw the Monopoly man once and was like, "That's who I want to be."
Wait, and he's so rich that he's able to go to the vape store and be like, "Toya,
Yeah.
I don't want one of these. I want a pipe.
I
You
want
make
it
me
to
a
look like a pipe. It
I
was
want
good
a-
enough for my old father.
vape pipe."
This is a pretty fancy party.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anyone I recognize?
I'm not sure. Let me. So, you know what? Roll to see if you recognize anybody. And you know what? This is definitely a skill. Because I think this falls into photographic memory. You recognize nobody.
Not even yourself in the reflection of anything.
Who am I?
Yeah, you actually scan the crowd, you go, and you don't know a single fucking soul. However, if you saw them again, you would know them.
I would.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Okay. So I think I'm just gonna.
Well,
I'm gonna
that's
no, I failed.
That's a skill failure.
Fail.
So now we have
So
to
I'm gonna shut up and.
bid for control of John. Oh wait! I want to say one thing you do notice amongst the people looking through all of them is that there is a lady with a fluffy little Pomeranian that she is carrying with her
I'm
in
seeing.
the thing. All right, bid for control of John. And reveal.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Someone desperately wants control of John.
Well, that is a success. So you are back in control despite the photographic memory lapse.
Well, I think I don't know. I presume I don't know this lady.
No.
I don't know this lady. However, I think that I might be able to dress up as somebody who she thinks she recognizes. Maybe a pet groomer.
Okay.
Maybe her
So tell me a little bit about how you're going to put together a pet groomer
In this moment.
disguise.
And how would it be helpful at a fancy party?
Yes, I would like to know.
Well, I think that I mean, wearing what I'm wearing, I could probably, by the look of her, you know, she probably knows a few people named William.
Yeah, no, she definitely knows some Williams.
She knows some Williams, and I'm sure one of the Williams that she knows has a pet. Right?
Okay.
And I'm sure that, you know, having the money and little time, that this William would bring their pet to a groomer, and I could suggest
So you're going to
that I am William's pet groomer, and go talk to her.
All right, okay. You know what? I'm going to totally count this as a Master of Disguises roll.
Wait, what are we wearing? A
You are
suit?
wearing a suit. You are wearing a very nice suit.
A very nice suit.
Yeah, and a bright green tie. But the
Well-
suit itself is like a black verging on gray.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for this.
Yes. There, you do smell a little bit of alcohol. Because there was a bottle of alcohol dumped on someone who was just grappling you. But I think you're Master of Disguise, so you know how to do this
We
sort of
shall
thing.
see. No.
You walk over to her and go, William! And she goes, "Ah!" and gets up and runs. And that's a failure, so...
Every
Bid.
failure is just to succeed. Somebody comment a quote.
Something like
Help
that.
Failure is just a success waiting to happen.
Yep.
There's a window that got open because the door was closed.
Every failure is just a success someone fucked up.
I successfully found another way to not accomplish my goal.
Yeah. All right. And reveal. Okay. So, both you guys roll off. Let's see who gets it. Aline, you have control. There's a lady with a small dog
Yes.
who is just running from you now.
Yes.
And otherwise, you're just in this place.
I would like to turn to the nearest person.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say she has a serious problem in her name of her bone.
Okay.
And that and then I want to finish it with, I know, I'm a doctor.
Okay, roll to get the bone name right.
That is my skill, knowing the name of things.
And I think that
I'm
completely
going to go ahead and
counts.
throw that in there.
All right, so now
Just
you
in case.
succeed on anything that's not a 1.
Do it!
You say
it.
she has a serious problem with her. You say some very fancy bone name.
Fancy bone
And
name.
everyone who was like looking at you like you were fucking insane all turns and goes, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a doctor.
Yes.
Heard this
Oh
one.
my.
And bam!
Boom. Success.
What was
At your pose as a doctor.
I've successfully posed as a doctor. I'm done.
Yeah. All right.
good.
Well done. Okay. Bid for control of John. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Daryl? And reveal.
I got 2.
2.
Nicole
Oh.
and Daryl both got 2. Nicole, you are loaded
3.
with willpower.
5.
All right.
Still got all the willpower.
Nicole's still a mystery to all of us.
Yeah, you guys. The last half of the game is going to be all me.
That is going to happen. It's going to be like, well, I'm going to keep controlling. All right. So everyone is like, oh, he's a doctor. And they've all kind of calmed down.
I am willing to give out some doctorly advice to anybody that needs it. Any medical advice
He's a
anyone
Texan
needs.
doctor.
I think I might be an alcoholic.
One of them says he has 3 martinis in front of him.
I get paid so much and people just say yes to everything I do. But I just keep drinking. And yesterday I shit myself in a meeting and everyone was like, wow, that's bold.
All right, well, I know how to overcome this. We're going to take those martinis. We're going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to pour them out right in front of you. All right? Like, are you able to do that
These
today?
martinis are empty. I finished them.
All right.
Someone else is like,
I have problems with my knees sometimes. It's been getting worse and worse. I can't make the steps up to the building. I mean, I use the elevator, but I used to like to take the steps. It was good for exercise, and now I'm gaining weight.
All right, let me look at your knees real quick.
she holds her knees up, and someone else goes in and is like, I worry that my son isn't doing very well in school, but I don't know how to talk to him.
All right.
Everyone is kind of gathering around.
Well,
you
we'll get
for
to
advice
that.
now.
Ma'am, can you stand up and walk a little for me?
She stands up and walks a little bit.
I'm going to try to trip her.
That took a turn.
I'm actually going to grab her and try to trip her.
Trying to whip her to the ground.
That counts as grappling, your other skill.
No!
You dive at her and miss. And when you hit the ground, she's like, oh, doctor, are you okay? And that's a failure. So, bid for control of John. You very much tried to betray someone's trust.
I
It did
did.
not work out. All right, and reveal.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 roll off, guys.
Oh, we both have 2.
Yeah, let's see if Nicole gets it.
4.
Oh.
Oh, this would have been a good moment for me too.
Oh, no.
Should have gone with
Oh,
three.
yeah, it would have been a good moment for you. That's hilarious. Okay.
All right. I seem to have fallen over. Can someone help me up?
The guy who's an alcoholic goes over and says like, "Oh, okay, I'll help you."
Okay.
And reaches a hand out.
And you're stronger. You're stronger than this alcohol.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to immediately try to pull him down and slam his head against the ground.
Okay, roll the grapple.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you do. And I'm going to roll. This isn't a real roll. I just want to make a decision about something. Okay, so he's unconscious. So that's a success at betraying someone's trust.
There we go.
Wow.
Which is an amazing goal. Obsession, by the way. Okay, but bid for control of John. I know we were being a little secretive about it, but can everyone tell me, like, generally how many
I've got
willpower
nothing.
points they have left?
I mean, I've got everything.
Oh, I have 3.
Okay,
I have
cool.
7.
Okay.
I have 12.
Okay, Nicole has a ton of willpower points.
I do. I've been
All right.
biding my time.
Bid
Wait
for
for the
control
right
of
moment.
John. And reveal.
2 from me.
There you
Finally.
go.
Yay, you finally have control.
So, Someone's unconscious.
Yes.
All right.
There is an unconscious person sitting down there. You just pulled to the ground, and everyone else is like, "Oh, doctor, why did you do that?"
I immediately pop up.
Okay.
And this man was not strong enough to do what he needed to do. He didn't have the arm strength. Listen here, all of you.
Everyone is befuddled by this.
Well, he just told you he was an alcoholic. He was a little off balance.
I'm trying to make a point here. I just
I'm in there a little bit.
You've taken on the Daryl affectation.
I meant to do it as a brute English dude, but
You can switch now.
Okay. All right, then. Listen, if y'all want to get over your problems, you need to express
Australian
it.
now?
That's where all of my accents go, no matter what. They've become Australian. But this works as an Australian guy. You all need to take out your aggressions through competition, friendly competition, but also strength-like competition. Let's organize.
Okay, everyone is like, I don't understand. However, if you would like, I will let you roll to convince them to organize.
Yeah, it
This
doesn't
won't
fit into
quite
my-
this won't quite get to where you're trying to go, but it can get you
Yeah,
closer.
I want to. This is planting the seeds.
Sure.
All right. Can I? No, never mind.
Well, yeah.
I failed.
Everyone goes, we'd rather keep drinking. So actually, that kind of took on a weirdly British side of things too. No, we're just drunks and business people.
I'm the wife of a business person.
I'm a strong female who's also a business person. They're all listing who they are,
They're all
but they
strong.
don't want to. They're all very strong, except that guy. He was weak.
I have a quick question. In order to impersonate a doctor again, do I have to find new people who are already not convinced I'm a
Yes.
doctor?
Because these people think you're a doctor already. That's one impersonation. I know.
But it's like 20 people, so like I should get 20 points for that.
All right, and reveal. Okay, that's 2. Talene at the helm.
I'm running out of this restaurant.
Okay, so all these people who are still like asking you doctor questions and trying to figure out why you just knocked this drunk.
Yeah. I'm like, see me in my office. Run.
And they are just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you get outside, you see that this restaurant was actually part of. There's like, this is all one huge building with a big open center thing that you can look all the way down and see all these other ones, and it's like a big combination of stores and on certain levels offices and things like that. It's like a big complex with a whole bunch of different things. Like on your left is what seems to be a like little clothing shop. There's a shoe shine stand to your right. You look down and it seems that there's like a small like massage parlor. It's right under it. Most of it seems to be catered towards like businessmen on
rich people.
their lunch and who are going out on a nice time in the town kind of thing. Like it's a pretty exclusive place, but
Okay, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna climb up on the shoe shine stand.
okay.
And I'm gonna be like, shine my shoes. I'm a doctor. I need shiny shoes.
The shoe shine guy looks up and he's just like, "Oh, what? You shoes don't look like they need
And then I'm
to
going
shine."
to name the bone in his face. And he'll be like, you look like you have had some damage to your insert impressive nose bone.
Okay, I'll let
here.
you roll to name the bone in his face. Whoa.
Go.
So you do it.
I do it!
You do it. But he's like, "Oh, everybody knows about the nosy bones. That's not very impressive to me. I'm not shining anyone who I'm not sure is a doctor's shoes. I exclusively shine
And then I
doctor's
say,
shoes."
well, then I'll go get my name of machine that does impressive doctory MRA things to people's heads. And I will x-ray inside your head with it. and then you'll know I'm a doctor.
Roll.
Name it.
Roll to know the name of an impressive doctory thing. Whew. What is it?
It's a 1.
It's a 1. He goes, I worked in an MRI room for 14 years, and that's not what it's called. I didn't get my undergraduate degree in medicine so I could shine the shoes of people who weren't doctors now, did I? This man's a fraud. You won't get any shoe shines nowhere in the Tri-City area. And he puts your name into a do not shine list.
What?
Whoa.
That's right.
What?
That's
Yeah.
intense.
Okay.
Holy crap, the implications.
Reveal.
Of
All
that.
right, 4 rates, I have 1.
Ha.
Oh, whoop.
Okay.
Oh.
You're back in charge. You've just been put on the no shine list.
I'm back in charge.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Texas. Back in charge.
Or you could be Australian British.
I don't need my damn shoe shine.
He's like, well, good, because you're not getting it. And then he jigs off. He didn't go very far, but he like jigs off.
He went back into his building.
His shoes are impeccably shiny, by the way.
This could have been our shoes.
So I'm on the street now.
You're not on the street. You're
Not on the street.
inside the building, and but like the building has like a ton of different shops. It's like a
Yeah.
huge place that's like kind of an indoor mall in a skyscraper sort of deal.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I think I want to head outside, maybe.
Okay. So right now
Or
you're
we're heading to one of the.
you're probably about 25 stories up right now
Up,
because
so
you
I
were.
see. I think
died.
I'm gonna check out the stores then. Check out what stores are in this.
Okay, there are like
complex.
all sorts of stores. If you want to look for like any particular type of boutique store,
Yeah.
we could look for that. Wait, I gotta switch to your. So looking around,
Okay.
there is a there's like a oh my god, there's like a studio there where like they're taking very fancy photos like this photo here.
That's
Except
It's an
instead
amazingly
of-
fancy photo.
Oh yeah. So you can dress up as all sorts of different things and have like a high-class photo shoot.
That's
sort
what
of deal.
businessmen like to
I
do on their
see.
lunch breaks. They're like, I just need an escape from my business life. I want to.
They like all sorts of things. This is an enormous, like there's a really diverse like set of stuff going on here.
Ooh, glamour shots.
I'm gonna roll for. Okay, you don't see any pet shops or anything on this level, sadly.
Sadly.
But there is what seems to be a therapist's office, and looking into it, you see the lady with her Pomeranian who is now talking to a therapist.
Oh man.
Wait, she's talking to a therapist like they've got a big window. They're like, come on, let's do therapy.
Well, yeah.
Brilliant.
And window shopping. Like they want to see how good a job they're doing, so they get like walk-ins.
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
That's the
And you know
important
they're
part.
doing a good job when the person getting therapy is crying.
Yes. And then if they stop crying, people are like, this place.
This place is
Oh
awesome.
my god. They're winners.
Well, I think I'm going to. Oof. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna kind of wander over.
There is also like an elevator that goes down, and it's right in the center of the whole thing because the
center.
middle's a big open area, and the elevator there's 3 elevators, and they're all like glass tubes that go up
Yeah.
and down, so you can see everything as
Okay.
you're going on them.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over to the elevator and check it out and maybe go down a few floors.
Okay, so when you go over to the elevator, there's a businessman who's kind of disheveled and smells a little bit like alcohol. And when you step into the elevator, he's like, "You had a tough day too, man." Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know how it goes. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. You going down?
Yeah,
Going down? Cool.
yeah, my career's going down.
He hugs you and sobs. How many floors down do you want to go?
I'd say I want to go all the way down.
Okay.
To street level.
So on the
Street
5th
level.
floor, he gets out,
Okay.
and you see that there's all sorts of adult industry stuff on the 5th floor. So like this is where you can buy fancy escorts and
Now that's a businessman's lunch right there.
oh yeah, this caters to every aspect of the high class business element.
Then maybe sir, wait.
What? You want to get off in the red light district of the...
I think I do. I think I might have something to make your day better.
Hey, buddy, I can take whatever.
How about we go into one of these stores?
So the stores you see there's like a strip club, what seems to be like a bar, but it's like a little seedier than the other one. Everything is super fucking classy, but
Yeah.
this is all like seedy classy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Looking
the
for,
indoor mall
looking for
parts
like
of
a
Vegas.
toy shop.
Mhm.
Like a toy shop.
There's definitely a toy
Definitely.
shop. It's a sex toy shop, but it's a toy shop.
So I think I say, how about to cheer you up, I buy you something from that shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm into weird shit.
What is
Let's
happening?
do it.
So
So you wander into the sex shop.
Okay.
There is a sweaty middle-aged man who's enormous who runs the whole thing. But you walk in and it is a wonderland. I mean, there are dicks of all shapes and sizes. There are silicone body parts of everything you can imagine.
You hear the song Pure Imagination by Willie Nelson.
There are like dragon and horse masks. And you're just like, oh, all right, whatever. Full body suits of latex and fur and
all of the things.
whips and chains and
Ball gags.
all sorts of things. Ball gags.
A big fountain of lube.
Oh yeah, the lube flows like water.
How
Except a little slow
about,
there.
sir, I buy you
Kind
one
of
of these nice black collars with a leash.
That seems a little strange. I mean, hey, guess it can't get any worse than this.
All right, roll. I'm gonna roll to convince him of this whole thing. I think you should consider using a. So I don't know if this fits into. Okay, so I'm really banking on you
But-
getting a 5 or 6 because.
Well, yep, okay. Well, here we go.
All right, okay. I'm gonna give you one reroll on this one because I want it to succeed.
Okay.
DM rules.
What if since one of my skills is Master of Disguise, what if I give him some new information that I'm actually a life coach and that this is definitely gonna make his day better?
Yes, I will let that happen and do a reroll. Okay, so this is actually you put in a willpower point, so this is
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Successful, even if it wasn't a thing. So the guy totally takes it and he's like, "Oh, thanks. This is great. You know, you really made things better for me." But he now has a collar on, and you have the leash on the other end, and the leash says master, and the collar says slave. I think that counts as acquire a pet.
What?
So you now have a sad man who smells of alcohol and is wearing a leash as a pet. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So he's just with you guys now.
Oh, good.
His name is Tomlin.
Tomlin. Is that a name that we have given him, or?
You can give him a new name if you want. He's wearing a collar. He might not know he's your pet yet, but like it's the case. Okay.
That's what that
And
relationship is.
bid for control of John.
I got one.
Oh, well,
Okay.
oh God.
Okay, 4 people had 1, so roll off for it. All right,
Got
Eric
it.
takes control.
Eric takes control with his last point.
I am
Do
biting
something
my
big,
tongue.
Eric. This is your chance.
Hey, chat, Eric could really use some help.
Yeah, his has
Don't
been
you want
fun
to see
so
more
far.
Eric instead of him fumbling like an idiot everywhere?
Yeah. So I turn to Tomlin. I go, "Slave, do you smoke?"
He goes, I mean, I wouldn't mind starting as a cigar shop right next to this.
Okay, come. And I go to the.
So you take him out of the store, and right next to you is like a classy cigar shop. It's still a little seedy.
Yeah.
But it's got some nice ass cigars, like big old Cubans, and it's
Whatever
also got
other
some
cigars.
blunts.
Yeah.
You know how it be. What? This is in a legalized area.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right.
I'm gonna buy just the first like box that just has a couple and a lighter. I'll be like, I'll take these.
Okay.
I assume I'm a businessman. I have money.
Do you check if you have money?
Yeah, I go.
You have nothing in your wallet except a black credit card that's like pure black. You don't even know where the strip is.
I just hand it to him.
The guy says, "Of course, sir." Oh. He puts on gloves, picks up your card.
Gloves. What is this thing?
Slides it and says, "Take whatever you would like."
Okay, so I'll take a couple and then just some lighter fluids and just stuff like that.
Wait,
and then
They have lighter fluids?
They do have lighters and fluid in the
and some
okay.
matches.
The things to refill a lighter
Matches.
with. Oh, okay.
Matches and just a couple of things like that, and then I light up my cigar.
Okay, roll to light your cigar.
This is under my skill.
Yes, it is. It absolutely
What's
is.
the skill?
The skill is using a lighter. Very specifically.
Nice.
And with or
Nail
without.
it.
You light the cigar on fire. It works perfectly. You're smoking a cigar with your slave.
And that's
your obsession.
Yep.
To smoke
Well
a cigar with
done.
your slave?
No.
Oh.
I wish it was something that complicated. I realized I was going too. I'm trying to be too complicated.
Don't worry.
I mean, I'm
I've-
just saying now.
I might have gone a little
We've already
complicated.
established that the guy was doused in alcohol.
Yeah. And I realized I could have used my second skill when he tried to throw me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So mine's pretty complicated enough, so.
All right. Okay. So, bid for control of John. And reveal.
I have 1,
Okay. 3 people at 1.
6.
Oh, Nicole's got it. And Nicole, this is your second time taking control?
Yeah.
Yay. All right. So you are now smoking a cigar in this place where the person just said take anything you want, and your slave is kind of like, hey, do I get one of those?
Yeah, I toss him a cigar.
Okay, roll to toss him a cigar.
Oh, I just got here.
I know, but you decided
6.
Okay, you toss him a cigar and he catches it. Let me just say that if you had failed, it would have succeeded in one of Eric's obsessions.
Monster. I was like, yes, no.
So you do. He catches it and he's like, whoa, that was pretty cool. Smokes it smooth. So both of you are just smoking cigars in this cigar shop.
All
like
right.
you do.
So, I want to tell him, hey man, you just gotta believe in yourself. You know, like life is hard enough, and like you don't have to just be doing the things you don't want to do anymore. Right, buddy? And then I put my arm out to kind of shake his hand.
Okay.
But
So-
in this way, like, what was that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Predator.
You talk about the one where
Predator.
it's like, steal it,
Yeah, like-
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, you go like that. How do I call this roll?
It definitely doesn't fit into
You know
my
what
skill
I'm
set.
going to do? I'm going to roll to see if he recognizes the movie.
Oh, I hope he does. Or at least the motion. It's a GIF.
Okay, high roll, he recognizes it, so like anything
Above
4 or above, he recognizes it, otherwise he does not.
Ah.
He just goes, oh, okay, and he reaches out to shake your hand.
All right, so it's an awkward, like, gah.
You should light him on fire.
And that's
Could
successful.
in my skill set.
Oh, does that count?
That's a successful obsession for Daryl.
Yeah.
That's a consensual handshake.
Sensual handshake.
So I guess then I say, hey man, why don't we, what say you us get out of here?
What say you us get out of here?
Yeah, what say you about us getting out of here?
What say me about
Okay. I thought we were gonna go do strippers or something.
Nah, it's not what I'm interested in. It's not what I'm interested. I forgot that I'm doing this. It's not what I'm interested in.
So he says, "All right, fine." And when you guys leave the cigar shop, you see that besides the strip club, there's also kind of a seedy cinema and what seems to be like a like boxing like arena kind of thing, where people are like betting on like people fighting and stuff like that. It seems like they fight people and dogs and other stuff like that. And they probably also have all sorts of exotic animals that they have fight, because this is pretty high class.
All right, I go there.
Okay.
And I start clapping to the beat of the song and getting others to clap with me to get their attention.
Okay. So
That's in my skill set.
when you go in, they are playing Dragula by Marilyn Manson.
No, it's by Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie, that's what I meant.
Closer.
Hey, in my world, no, it's Dragula by Rob Zombie. So you clap along to the beat of Dragula, I guess.
To
Roll
get
for
their
it.
attention in a very flashy way.
Roll to get everyone's attention.
All right, and it's
It's
under my skill
definitely
set.
under the skill of can always stay on beat when clapping along to any song.
You know what really gets people's attention? Fire.
That's also in my skill
You know
set.
what really gets people's attention? Telling them you're a doctor.
Stealing the
4, yay, I did it!
Okay, so despite the loudness of the song, you clap like it's like,
Heary.
and everyone turns and is like, what the fuck? And the two boxers kind of like look for a minute, and one of them turns and goes, and knocks the other out, and he goes, whoa!
Listen.
And it's like, Big Mavis wins!
Listen here, all of you. That's Australian.
Yeah.
Sure. They're listening.
Boxing is a poor man's game. It's easy, is what I'm saying. What you need is a competition of true skill, of not focusing on all muscles, but on maybe like muscles.
Big Mavis comes over to you, like, just, the guy who just won the thing. He's like, if you think boxing's easy, then you should box me.
Okay.
I'm Big Mavis.
So in that moment,
You know he's tough because he's got a woman's name.
yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing
That's why he's tough. It's a boy named Sue situation.
Yeah.
knowing I don't know if I could handle boxing Mavis, I then smash a bottle and try to use the lighter to light the alcohol on fire to cause a distraction and run away.
That's in your skill set of can always start, able to start a fire in most environments.
I did it!
So he comes over to you and is like, what boxing? And you go, and that definitely counts as an obsession fix horror. Let me see. Because it's definitely lighting something on fire.
Yeah, it's definitely the first one, but we'll see about the second one.
Okay, so Big Mavis just goes up in flames.
What?
You smash it, it goes everywhere, and you light it. And Big Mavis is like, oh! So that's a panic starts. A fire is starting to spread throughout this whole seedy place. And Big Mavis is running around on fire. I'm succeeding at Eric's second obsession of seeing someone run around on fire.
Well, okay, I guess in that moment, I hope that the hose stuff will turn on, but I yell, all right, everybody remember what I just pitched right now, and then I try to book it out of there.
Like someone stops you at the door, and they're like, hey, that was pretty metal. You beat Big Mavis, and by the rules of Punch Club, you have to fight people now. That's how it works. Everyone's like, that's how it works. That's how it works. Big Mavis is sobbing in the corner. They've been put out by water, but they're dealing with severe burns.
So in order for me to get out of this situation, I have to fight someone.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The way Punch Club works is anyone can challenge you in this entire place, and then you guys have to punch until someone gives up.
That's why they call it Punch Club?
That's
What
why
a
they call
clever
it.
name.
Someone yells, "That's why they call it Punch Club."
All
It used
right.
to be called Fight Club, but we gave up on kicking.
I accept this challenge, but with this, I present a challenge to you. Wouldn't it be funner to maybe not use our fist to punch, but maybe to lock arms with another human being?
They all go.
I mean, it's something to think about, is what I'm saying.
Okay, roll for this. Do you convince them? I don't think this is a skill.
It's definitely not.
So do you want to?
I do. I'll put 2 in.
Okay, so now you succeed on a 3, 4, or 5.
People go, "That sounds stupid.
Well,
I like punching."
Okay, so bid for control of John. And reveal.
Oh man, somebody
Whoa.
really wanted
All
that. Somebody really wanted that.
Daryl's got 3.
I'm going to say, I have a better idea. I take out my
Did his accent just change?
I take out my black credit card. I'd like to buy this place. Who do I talk? Can I talk to the owner in private?
Everyone kind of sees the black credit card and goes,
Why wouldn't they?
and one guy steps over behind the bar and goes, "My name is Frank. Frank the Fight. I used to be Frank the Fighter, but I dropped the because there was Jack the Fighter, and it sounded too similar.
also Frankenfighter.
Frankenfighter, you're right, but that's not it. It's Frank the Fight. Now, you and your little slave boy here want to come in, and Tomlin's just like, I don't know what's going on anymore. I was drunk going into here."
He also got burnt.
He got a little burnt, but
He's okay. It was first degree.
if you want to buy this place, you just hand that card right over here.
I need to be in your office and I need to read a contract for that to be an option.
Damn you business types are so conniving.
Right.
Very well, this way. He taps on the bar and it opens up and there's a little office in the back.
Tom, come right over here. Now,
He's just like, what? But then when you go that way, he gets pulled that way anyway.
Okay.
Because he's on a leash.
all right. I'm gonna take this leash off of you. This is gonna help me convince him, all right? All right, do you trust me?
Okay, roll to charm.
Charm Tomlin.
Please. No, yes!
Yeah. He's like, yeah, man, I mean, you bought me this nice leash and a cigar, and then you lit that guy on fire. Sure, I trust you.
Say you're a doctor.
All right.
Doctors are very trustworthy.
Thank you. All right. You're gonna wait right outside the door, Tomlin. All right.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna walk into
Wait.
the office.
Okay. You walk into the office, and Frank the Fight is like, very well, sit down. You want to talk about buying my establishment? I've got a contract written up right here. And he pulls out a contract.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look at the contract.
It's a contract.
All right. Oh, could you? This part right here.
What?
I do not know this word. Can you get
My
behind my
eyes ain't what
shoulder?
they used to be. He pulls out some
Oh,
spectacles.
here, let me bring it to you. I come behind the desk over his shoulder.
Okay.
And I'm going to get out the collar. I'm going to choke him. And grabbing him while doing it.
Okay, that's a grapple check.
Please, please, please. Yeah!
Okay, so you do. You just go. You grapple him,
Yeah.
and I would say that counts as betraying someone's trust.
Oh, well, I was going to do something
Okay,
more.
I agree. He doesn't quite trust you yet. So.
Well, no, I mean, I was going to...
Okay. So here's
yeah.
what happens, actually. You choke him.
I do want to kill him.
Okay, you're gonna
I
choke
do
him to
wanna
death.
murder him.
You choke him to death. So when he hits the ground, you then notice in the contract that it says there's a sub clause that says whoever kills him does get the key. As is the rules of it says Fight Club and that's scratched out and Punch Club next to it.
Oh, man. Wow, well, that turned out better than I
So
thought.
you now own Punch Club and you have dead Frank the Fight on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna come to the door and be like, "Hey, Tomlin, can you come in here?"
Happening.
Okay. Tomlin already trusts you, so he goes in.
I was gonna frame him for murder, but I'll kill him.
No, don't kill Tomlin. I grew.
Why are you murdering Tomlin?
You really find this funny. Like you're like, oh, I'm killing people.
But I wanted to frame Tomlin for murder is what I wanted to do, but that can't happen now.
It's still illegal to murder this person.
Oh, really?
For sure.
Oh, okay, hey,
We still live in a world.
I'm going to, oh, no, this is what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Tomlin,
Yeah.
here's your collar.
Thanks.
Get your fingers all over that.
I mean,
You just murdered the owner and you own this place.
What?
You own this place, that's right.
What the fuck?
That's right, you own this place.
None of
This
what
is the
you're
best-
saying is making any sense.
You're gonna make so much money, trust me. I show my card again. You're gonna have one of these.
Wait a minute. How does me murdering that guy?
It said in the contract, I looked at it.
So it does.
Just go in there and sign it. Place is yours. Good day.
Okay. Hey, thank you. I was having the worst day ever. I was gonna go to the suicide booth over there and kill myself on
No.
the floor.
Futurama?
And now everything's great.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
to you, buddy.
Wait, you did all that for a handshake?
Well, I still got things going. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
So,
You'll see.
handshake. That's a success.
Yeah.
And now bid for control of John.
Oh.
You're in control. So you go out and everyone is like, so what happened? What happened? You and Frank the Fight went into that building, that room. Did you buy it from him?
I say, I did. I'm lying. And I said, now, how about a party to celebrate? And we break out into a spontaneous party.
They're like, well, we like parties. We like to party. We like to party. All right.
With
So.
and big Mavis is there.
Oh yeah, Big Mavis
Mavis
is still
is
there.
there.
Severely burnt
So
out.
roll to see if anyone goes in the party. How can we? Yeah, I don't think this is a skilled roll. But people are
All
probably
right, last
pretty
one.
into it. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
last
out
one.
too. Yeah.
Last one. I've got so much to do.
Everyone's like, new ownership party! Boom, 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 boom. Sandstorm starts playing instead of anymore. And they're just dancing. And Big Maven comes in, and that definitely counts as attending a party with a celebrity because
Yeah.
Big Mavis is a big deal.
Sweet.
So that's your obsession completed. So bid for control of John. And reveal.
Haha, 1-1.
Sweet.
6.
Oh.
Roll again.
Roll again.
6.
Oh.
Okay, so Nicole has taken over again. Does anyone who still has willpower points?
I do.
Just you.
Also,
you
I've
know?
accomplished none of my goals.
Oh yeah. It's only 9:30 and we are almost done.
It's okay. I'm carrying. I could stretch this out.
We can make this work.
Yeah,
Okay.
Don't forget about the exotic animals.
Yeah. Right.
And setting people on fire.
And calling yourself a doctor.
Betraying us.
Hey, everybody! Since I'm the boss now, we are no longer punching. We are arm wrestling. Arm wrestling competition. We are starting a league. And I say this as I'm clapping to the beat.
Oh man! You realize you're trying to clap to the beat of Sandstorm. This is gonna be hard. This may be the greatest test of your always clapping to the beat skills
Yeah.
that I've
Feel like
ever
it's
had.
halftime. Here it goes.
Okay. Roll.
Nice.
I did it!
Everyone is so befuddled by how you're able to perfectly clap to the beat of Sandstorm, even though it's like, and you're fucking nailing it. That they're like, all right, arm wrestle club. It starts today.
Yes!
And everyone starts arm wrestling, and that's your obsession of establish an arm wrestling league.
Oh my god.
Well done.
All right, and to celebrate, I take a bunch of beers and I try to leave the building.
Okay, well,
Oh wait, I just
you
established a thing.
did that, so bid for control of John. And reveal. So both you guys roll off.
3.
Whoa.
2.
3.
Whoa.
All right, Talena's in charge again.
I would like to go over to Big Mavis.
Who's
Okay.
severely
Burnt.
burned.
He's burnt, but he's still having a good time. You know?
Yeah, and I'd be like, look, I'm real sorry about what's happened to you. I'm a doctor.
But offer no one to help.
I'm gonna be like, and I would like to be like, if only I had some name of fancy medical thing for burns to put on your name for burns that is better than a regular name for burns.
Salve.
Okay. Okay.
Salve?
Roll to know if you know the name of the fancy things for burns. It is your skill, knowing the name of things, which you have used quite adeptly.
Nice.
Yeah.
He goes, that seems like what the birds are.
I don't remember how I was doing the Big Mavis voice. I think it was angrier than that.
Big Mavis is now convinced I'm a doctor.
Nice.
Nailed it. All right. So that's your obsession.
Yeah.
So you have 2 left.
I have 2 left.
You have
A lot.
you
6.
have
7.
7 left.
Nate-
And no one else has anything
8.
left.
I have
She has
8.
8 left.
8.
Okay, I'm going to, because it's only 9:30 still, and we're like close to done. I'm going to arbitrarily give everyone 3 willpower.
Oh,
points.
so patience is meaningless.
no, you still are gonna have way more than everyone else.
It's just white privilege is real.
I just don't want this to be over quite so soon. Except Eric, who gets 2.
It's okay. I can establish multiple arm wrestling leagues. Right now, I've got one in the red light district.
Cool. All right. So now let's bid for control of John again, right? And reveal.
Ah.
Okay,
here
so
we
roll
go.
off between you 2.
3.
Okay, Nicole is in charge.
All right. I would like to grab a bunch of beers and leave the building and go to a baseball stadium. I get that I will lose control immediately, but I gotta get over there.
Okay, so I should have just let you do that because getting to a baseball stadium would put John to sleep, which gives everyone 1 willpower point whenever he actually falls asleep. So, okay, you want to make your way out of the building. You are
Yeah.
right now on the 5th floor.
Oh, and I want to have beers with me.
Sure. So you, to carry more than 2 beers.
Can I just
It's
have
gonna
the
be-
6-pack? Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a 6-pack,
You can carry a
correct?
6-pack. I'm not going to make that a challenge of the whole thing. So you guys are leaving Tomlin as he's sitting in the room with the dead body for some reason, just like being confused as
But
everyone's
in
partying.
charge, and his life
In
is
charge
better.
of arm
He's
wrestling
got
club.
He's got a. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
Okay.
life's gonna be okay
Maybe.
now.
So you make your way out of the building,
see.
and you were just on a bustling city street.
I guess, is there a subway system or a metro or is there a stadium in this town?
You're not sure what city you're in.
Oh, right. I ask a random person, hey, what city am I in? Oh wait, no.
Fuck off!
Wait. Perfect. All right. I want to start a small fire, and then I will look at what letters are on the fire truck, so I can find out what city
you're
I'm
gonna
in.
start a fire to figure out what city you're in.
Yeah.
Very well. Roll.
Oh, I should have
You
given a
didn't
thing.
start a fire. You start a fire, and someone goes over and is like, "Don't fucking do that." They kick it out. No more fires. All right, bid for control of John. And reveal.
Oh man.
Okay.
You-
I got it.
Ah,
I find the nearest police officer.
I'm gonna say that it doesn't take you more than like a block or 2 of searching to
Okay.
find a police officer.
I would-
They're actually not. They're kind of a meter maid.
Okay.
and they're writing up a ticket on a.
Can you check to see what letters are on their shirt?
An old beater.
I look at their shirt to see what.
It says DPD.
Detroit Police Department?
Could be.
Dallas.
Dallas? Okay.
Denver.
Dubai.
That's most likely it. Because where have you ever seen a giant office building with a luxury mall inside it? That's a Dubai thing.
I'm so glad I found you. I just witnessed a murder.
The meter maid who's just kind of like a short, sort of pudgy looking guy with sort of a spindly, thin mustache. Kind of, murder? Where? I'll call it in.
I tell him, can I still see the building?
Yeah, you're only
Fifth
like 2
floor of
blocks
that
away.
building. It's an illegal arm wrestling league. In the office.
Wait, do we know what happens when we're not in control?
You're kind of aware. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He should still be in there. He's a new owner. Killed the old owner.
You're betraying Tomlin.
Oh my God! This is crazy.
Call it in. What are you doing? Do your job.
Okay. Roll to charm him into calling it in because he's pretty scared. He's not used to this sort of thing.
This will not be worth it if I fail. Okay.
He immediately calls it in, and moments later, you start hearing sirens go on. You don't know what happened, but you definitely betrayed Tomlin. So congratulations on that.
Oh man, I can't do anything. Okay.
No.
Well, cool. That's
All right.
what I wanted to happen. I wanted.
Yeah! Boring Gold Tyler.
Hey, that sounds like a
some
great
gold.
name. Boring Gold.
I am Boring Gold.
I wonder who's gonna own it now. I wonder who.
The owner and proprietor of this sub shop. All right. Bit for control of John. And reveal.
2.
2. Okay, roll off.
6.
3.
Oh, Nicole still got it.
All right.
Why don't you give someone else a chance to play?
Wait, are you giving him the tokens when you win?
Oh, I didn't give you the token this
Not for the
time.
last one, but she has usually been
Yeah,
giving you the
that
tokens.
2 was it.
Good call.
Good,
Good
yeah,
call.
that was great.
Stacking up.
Well, and I watched her put him back in the stack.
Oh man, what do I do? Okay,
So you're just standing out on the street. The meter maid ran off. There's like 6 tickets on the vehicle that's sitting there. It's kind of an old beater. It looks like it's been sitting there for probably weeks.
Are there keys in the car?
You can check.
I would like to check to see if there's keys in the car.
Okay, so the door actually completely opens.
Great.
And with just a little search, you see that there are keys that are like up under the
wind
flappy,
yeah,
do
that
your
thing.
makeup mirror-y thing.
Yeah,
The flappy.
Yeah,
the
That's
visor.
a better name than
that's it.
sun visor.
Yeah, in this world, they're called flappy, do the
Wait.
mirror and the makeup.
That's a
Do
good
your
name.
makeup and the mirror thing.
Yeah, great. Okay, so I want to use this car to drive around and find a stadia.
Okay, roll to drive. You
Oh,
don't have any ability for that.
Oh no.
Okay, so you immediately put your foot on the acceleration. It shoots forward and just hits a pedestrian and then comes to a dead stop.
Cool.
That person is lying unconscious on the ground. Everyone around is like, ah! Ah! Okay, bit for control of John. And reveal. Oh man, we got a 3-way time too.
Oh, my 4 wins. I get out of the car and I go to the side of the pedestrian and I say, "Don't worry, everyone, I'm a doctor." And
That guy looks dead!
you don't know that until I check his very fancy name for a pulse.
Vitals.
All right, roll for it.
This is it.
Everything I've been
I will
working
convince the
towards.
entire city that I'm a doctor in this moment.
Or at least the people on this block. And that's a lot of people.
Is that?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes!
That succeeds. Everyone is like, all right, That's the right name for what you said. But can you save him? Can you save him?
It doesn't
Possibly
matter.
a doctor.
I've lost control, having achieved. Wait.
No,
did I-
no, you didn't.
No, no.
You didn't achieve.
I didn't
being
achieve it.
Your doctor.
It's just the name.
You
Okay.
just said the name thing right.
That's fine.
Yeah. They're
What
still
I'm
not
going
convinced.
I'm going to proceed to put my mouth on his mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring him back to
You're
life.
not going to try and do CPR of any sort? You're just going to put your mouth on his mouth? I don't think that's going to convince people,
No,
but you
it's-
can do it.
I'm going to do CPR.
You're
I'm
going to
do
try and do CPR.
I just described it as that.
All right.
Because I'm not a doctor.
I would say-
I only want people to think I'm a doctor.
Roll to
That's
do
what I say in my head. Is I'm like, I'm
taken
going to
a
put my mouth on his
certification
mouth.
course.
But
Jolene.
outside, I'm like,
Roll to do CPR. This is not a skilled roll.
it's I know. It is time for me to achieve
Ah!
Oh,
the doing
5 or 6.
of CPR. Mother effer!
You go, everyone, I'm a doctor! And you slam your hands on his chest and cave his chest cavity in. It was already like a lot of broken ribs, and he just goes, crunch! And everyone is like, ah! Murderer! Are there cops nearby? Why, yes, there are a lot of cops nearby. And in moments, there are cops coming to the thing and bid for control of John. And reveal. All right, Eric versus Nicole. Roll it off. That's Eric.
Okay. I'm wearing a very fancy suit.
Nice.
So, thank you for
$25.
I'm gonna take my tie off. I'm gonna go to this car that we just drove into a person. I'm going to stuff my tie in the
Wait.
gas tank.
But,
And then-
oh no.
And then light it on fire.
Oh.
You still have the lighter.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I think that's completely legit.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
I do it. Nice.
So you successfully light that. The cops start coming up from every direction. They're like, "Sir, step away from the vehicle."
Yeah.
That was successfully lighting something on fire. Now, bid for control of John.
Does that also get attention for people?
I mean, everyone's paying attention.
I think murdering a man with our fists.
You just murdered a man with your fist.
People were
not
paying
like-
attention
it's not
because
like
they think
that.
I'm a
Quietly.
doctor.
Now, nothing has happened yet. I mean, it's just a
Yeah,
rag
I
that's
know.
into the...
I know.
Yeah. Okay. And reveal. Okay. Cole versus Jesse.
2.
Roll off, guys.
4.
Okay,
Cool.
Nicole's in charge again.
All right, I would
I
like.
did it again.
Oh.
There are cops everywhere, and they're
it-
pointing
oh.
guns at you.
Nicole, give him
Oh,
your
shoot.
token.
That's why she has so
That's
many.
why
You
she
got
has
it.
so many. I would like to let the cops arrest me. I have a plan.
Okay. So the cops come over, and they're like, all right. We're coming. Put your hands up.
I surrender completely. Put me in the car. It's cool.
The car that you were standing next to explodes.
Great.
Because you had lit a thing in the whole side of it. So,
I imagine that it took them a while to get there, so the police
Yeah,
station
well,
might be
I'm trying to
across
decide.
town.
Basically, as soon as the thing explodes, people are just like screaming and like, ah! And the cops start firing at you.
Oh, all right,
Oh,
great.
good. Dan, I feel like this is an appropriate response for the cops. Good job, cops.
Oh yeah, they're not.
Protect
Yeah.
the city from us.
Um,
We are-
Well trained.
Can you not tell this is a bad city? Like, it's just not good at being a city.
All right. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. All right, I'm going to try to steal one of the cop cars.
Okay, there are cop cars all over the place.
I know.
But there
a
are
lot of
cops
them.
with guns who are
Well,
standing behind the doors
Listen,
of
but
them
they're
going,
also trying to shoot me. I can't surrender now and do what I wanted to do.
well, someone else shouldn't have lit a time bomb. Someone else who's also you, actually.
4. I didn't
All right,
succeed.
so you don't steal a cop car. You run at a cop and are just shot in the side.
Oh, man.
And you lose control of John.
I'm a doctor.
Okay, bid for control of John. And reveal.
2v2.
Okay, Talene, did you
I'll
have
put
two?
that inside of, out in front of me.
Yes.
Aww.
Oh, roll again! Both
One and
ones.
one. 4.
Jesse, you are not rolling well today.
I know. Who's the other?
The dice have not chosen
Would you like
you.
to try a new one?
All right, so I'm down on the floor. I resist completely. I mean, no, I
You
don't
resist?
resist. I don't resist at all. I assume that the paramedics are going to come take me.
Okay, so actually, what happens exactly is because you were hurt, you pass out for a little while,
Okay.
and John comes to. Oh, by the way, Jesse and Daryl get 1 willpower
Thank
point.
you.
Yay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
And
I need one.
you've unlocked tier 2, which is good because we still have a little time. Does anyone not have any willpower points left?
I have one now.
Okay, great.
I had to get Tomlin arrested.
Well, you're gonna have to be very careful
Don't we
using
all
it.
get? We all get one for because John was.
'Cause
on-
Oh,
John
you're
passed
right
out?
because John passed out. So
Oh,
that's, so the way it works, I don't know if I explained this earlier, but anytime John falls asleep or passes out, everyone gets 1 willpower point because the voices have time to
Rest.
To rest.
Relax.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
So
Yay, willpower.
you lie on the ground and you're like kind of bleeding and everything. You took control, right?
Yeah.
And you pass out and you wake up in a hospital bed.
Oh man.
Perfect
Yeah.
place to pose as a doctor.
Your side is bandaged up.
Okay.
Wait, are we handcuffed in the bed?
You are handcuffed to the bed.
Is there anybody in the room with me?
In the
That's
room
never
with you
stopped
is
me
a
in this
nurse who seems to be looking at a chart on the wall, but does not seem to really have noticed you. The room is kind of a general hospital room. There's like a television up in the side
Yeah.
and a curtain that is pulled back but is like right next to you.
You should convince her you're a doctor.
I
let you
would
out.
like to get the attention of the nurse. Like, I'm awake. Where am I?
As soon as you wake up, and the nurse turns around and is like, "Oh, darling, are you okay? You crazy little arsonist."
Oh, hello. Hey. I'm having trouble talking to you.
Why, you just look so vulnerable, lying there, all bleeding out, and you killed some people, possibly. Oh yeah, that man. Oh, they said you're a dangerous criminal, but I just can't help but feel sorry for you.
Oh, well, I mean, I was just kind of backed into a corner, you know? Just, I didn't want to do anything to anybody. I just freaked out at that moment.
Oh, I understand.
You know what would help me feel better? If you took me to, like, some room where there's other sort of gruff people, maybe some orderlies, who are playing poker or some sort of game.
That's an oddly specific assessment right there. I don't know if we have a gruff orderlies playing poker room.
Just a group of people who are trying to play games together, maybe.
Okay.
I could use some game time.
Roll to convince her to take you to a room full of gruff orderlies playing poker.
Or a room full of people who want to play
Nope,
games.
it's a room of gruff orderlies playing poker. Oh, wait a minute. You mean the employee gruff orderly? Of course I can take you there, honey.
All right.
Darling, I would love. She wheels you out and takes you to a room that is entirely full of orderlies who are like, hit me. I fold.
Hey, gentlemen. I noticed that this hot plate seems to be broken. And you guys are probably hungry.
All the orderlies get up and shuffle over the hot plate and are like, let's take a look at this. Seems to be
You
working
know,
okay for me.
I can fix it for you and make sure you guys get some hot food because I can start a fire anywhere. Not a dangerous fire. This is a controlled fire. I'm trying to win them
So
over.
hot plates aren't normally on fire, you realize.
Yeah, I know. I'm a substitute to the hot plate.
So you realize that a nurse has just wheeled a patient in, who then immediately offers to repair a hot plate.
Wait, a patient that she called an arsonist.
Yes, she knows is an arsonist.
Yeah.
Because they were brought in here for smashing a man's chest in and then lighting a car on fire.
What did you think was gonna happen?
I won her over. She's my lady. Anyway.
She has Florence Foster Jenkins syndrome.
This is okay.
What's it called? Florence Nightingale?
Oh, the Nightingale thing.
The one where you like people who are
You fall in love with
you
someone
fall in
you're
love with
taking
people
care
you're
of.
taking care of.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right.
Anyway.
Featured in Back to the Future.
This is not an attempt to mischievously start a fire. This is to start a fire in goodwill. There's
However-
a lot of frozen pizzas here that need to get cooked.
When the orderlies go over to the
fix the
hot
hot
plate,
plate.
it's not broken. It's just a hot plate that is
Great,
there.
I failed before I could even roll.
You don't have a very good poker face. I don't think you're right here in the Gruff Orderly's poker room.
All right, well, listen here, buddy. I think you guys are tired of poker. I was saying there's another game that is pretty fun.
What? A
We can all
sport better
play.
than poker? A big Gruff Orderly shows up and he says, I'm Big Danielle.
Yeah.
And if you think poker is, if we're
Danielle?
bored of poker, maybe you could beat me in a game of
Light up our
poker.
fire.
Is Danielle man, woman, or
Danielle's a
non-binary?
man.
Okay.
It's very common in this town to name little boys girls' names, so they
So
grow
they'll
up tough.
get gruffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
This town is a big fan of
It's
boy named
almost to the
Sue.
point where no one is insecure about their female names because
Yeah.
it's very
It
common.
kind of ruins it. Yeah.
well, at this point, hey, Big Danielle, I challenge you to an arm wrestling match. And this is to me, to win them over. I don't have any skills
All right,
here, though.
roll to try and win them over.
I'll throw a thing in. So
Okay.
5 or 6. 4.
No.
And roll for control of John.
Danielle is so gruff. No.
Yeah, Big Danielle. Okay, and reveal.
I chose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention. I started saying it and I forgot. We have unlocked the second tier.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Whew, this is a big one.
Uh-oh.
Every voice can now unlock 5 minutes of complete competence,
Ooh.
where they can do things like they have skills for everything they're trying to do.
Oh my
How do we
gosh.
unlock it?
Wait.
You just say, "I'm going to start my 5 minutes of competence."
Oh.
So you still have plenty of control. You
Yeah,
can take
yeah,
over.
yeah. No, I'll
So-
do it later.
Yeah. Now, if you get hurt or fail one of those rolls, you still have to lose, or succeed at a thing, you still have to lose control of John. But you could certainly use those pretty.
So you don't have to roll, or so
You have to.
You will have to
But
roll, but it counts as everything is skilled.
Yeah. So it's
how it
a
Oh,
works.
so
3
it's
or
a
above.
3 or above.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got that ready whenever anyone uses it. Okay, so
Great to
bid for
roll.
control of John. You are surrounded by gruff poker-playing orderlies. You are still,
we're all 4 of
you are
us.
still
Yeah.
handcuffed to a bed.
We were wheeled in on a bed.
Yeah, you are wheeled
I
in
am-
on your gurney.
I'm glad
Oh,
I didn't
boy.
win that
All right.
one. I didn't
Yeah.
understand that we were wheeled in on a gurney.
So that means I would have been lying down and had my arm out like this. No wonder no one wanted to
Yeah, it
take
was
my
very-
challenge.
I mean, you told her to take you into the. I said you would.
Whoever won,
All right.
please get us off this gurney.
So Daryl, you're in charge.
So what? They're like, you don't belong. Or yeah,
Yeah,
they.
they said no to her.
All right.
To his challenge of a arm wrestling contest.
Listen. You're right.
Do you want? If you don't have any things left, you should activate your. Do you want to activate
Oh.
your 5 minutes of competence, or do you want to save it and hope that you get more willpower points somehow?
Let's activate it.
Okay. 5 minutes started.
You're right. I don't belong in here. Could one of you take me back to my room? Is that nurse still around?
The nurse who's still there with you because she's got eyes for you.
Yeah.
She's just like, well, it just seems your accent changed, but
Yeah.
I sure.
Well,
I'll
this
take
is
you
my
back to
real
your room."
accent. I only talk like this when I'm scared.
Big Danielle. She's like, oh, you poor darling.
Big Danielle's like, wait a minute, you know that if people show up to Gruff Orderly Poker Club, they have to play Gruff Orderly Poker.
Oh no! My accent's getting more because I'm so scared I can't be in here. I'm a patient. I'm an arsonist. Why am I in here? Take me back to the hospital room.
Okay. Roll to convince them to let you leave.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and they're like, whoa, you're not gruff enough to play Gruff Orderly Poker.
Oh, get me out.
Okay, so she starts wheeling you out. It's like, you poor thing. You
Yeah.
poor thing. You got shot and you killed that poor man, and now everyone's saying you're not gruff. Oh man.
That's the worst part of it. People saying
It's
you're
tough
not
not being gruff in this town.
It's tough not
Oh.
being gruff.
It's right
Let me-
there.
Let me ask you, what's your name?
Well, my name is Janine.
All right, Janine, and are you my friend? Because I don't think I have any anymore.
Oh, you're really laying it on thick.
I'd love to be your friend.
Oh no, you're
maybe-
gonna betray Janine.
Maybe a little bit more than friends.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in for the kiss,
Okay. Roll a kiss,
and
Janine.
it's gonna be a great kiss. Like I'm gonna try my best. It's a great
You're gonna
kiss.
try your
Oh no! Well, I'm gonna say that going in for the kiss, you headbutt Janine.
Well,
Knock her out.
You go. Yes, and Janine is unconscious.
well,
you are now. You're.
I lose control or no?
Yeah, that's a failure.
Yeah.
So I'll stop that, and you have 2 minutes
nice.
and 50 seconds of competence
Nice.
left if you somehow are able to take control again. And bid for control and reveal. Oh, you do have one left.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
So you had 2?
Yeah.
Switch.
I don't know. How am I going to get out of this?
Remember, you have 2 minutes and 50 seconds because I'm going to reset this.
Cool.
And remember, everyone, that you can just tell me to start your 5 minutes competence. Okay, so Janine is unconscious on the floor next to you, and you are tied. You are handcuffed to a gurney in the middle of a hospital.
With an unconscious nurse next to you.
But the good news is there's apparently no police guard. So
Well, they normally have.
they're at the doors downstairs.
Yeah, they
But we
normally
can go
have
to-
them like in the actual like at the entrance and exit of the hospital. But this happens a lot in this city, like crazy shit like this.
Yeah.
And normally the orderlies also serve as a security, but
That's why they're so gruff and play poker.
well, they're
Orderlies.
pretty gruff. They're pretty gruff. But right now is poker time, so
Okay, may I start my 5 minutes
yes.
as well? So I want to. I would like to acquire some paper and draft a fake certificate for myself to show a
Okay.
nurse.
All right. So you look around the room and you manage to find one doctor's office. It seems to be there. There is a doctor inside it though. So would you like to try and go into that and get paper to draft a certificate?
Yes, I think I as a master of disguise, maybe.
What are you going to disguise yourself as?
I think I can disguise myself as a doctor. Having
I would like to remind you that you do have an unconscious nurse, which would be a great disguise.
well, then I think I
fodder.
will disguise myself as a nurse.
Man, why you do that to me?
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? That was mean. I didn't even think of
I
that.
didn't think of that too.
Oh man! All
that
right,
would
wait,
have
wait.
been so
doctor.
perfect.
I'm gonna say you can use the nurse's stuff to disguise yourself as a doctor.
Okay.
So roll.
Okay.
I got
Does it-
something in my eye. Can I run to the bathroom real quick?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that,
Okay.
Are you okay?
Does that count as a betrayal? No.
Of her? You
It's an
you
accident.
headbutting her almost does, but it was too much of an
yeah.
accident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you put on the disguise and you walk
Okay.
into the doctor's room. You are still handcuffed to
Yes.
the gurney,
Yeah.
but you managed to play it off because
Cool.
you're a master of disguise, and he's completely believes you're a doctor.
Okay.
Boom.
Yes! Oh, happy day. Oh.
So I say I see because I have a photographic memory. I see his thing, right, his
Okay.
nameplate, and hey, Dr. Smith, may I have a piece of your letterhead? I'm all out of mine.
Oh, yeah. Sure, doctor. Oh, I can't remember. I do so many prescription drugs.
Oh, I know what it is. But
Oh, don't we all though? We do. We do. Kill so many patients. Yeah, sure. Take it.
okay, so I'm gonna draft up a therapy cat letter for myself.
All right. Roll to draft a therapy cat letter.
This is awfully specific.
Yep.
And
You know what?
you do it.
You do a very good job drafting
Okay.
up, and you forge Dr. Smith's signature because you have a photographic memory. So you just are like, well, yeah, that's
Oh.
how it works. So you now have a certificate which says that you need a therapy cat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull the little red string next to my gurney. I'm gonna probably go back and pretend I'm.
Yeah, I was gonna
patient
say there's
again.
no
I'm
red
gonna-
string next to
I'm
your
gonna
gurney
put the
anymore
clothes
because
back onto Janine.
yeah, she has been lying.
Like play dumb. I'm gonna pull a little red string to get the attention of another
Okay,
nurse.
so the red string makes a little buzzer on Janine's hip go off, and
Okay.
you sit there and nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
No.
Okay.
Janine is your on-call nurse.
So
She is unconscious
No,
in the hallway.
backup.
Resuscitator.
so having
Try to do CPR.
but I
It worked real well.
I
the
think I
first time.
remember where the nurse's station is,
Mm-hmm.
and attempt to go there.
Okay, go.
Okay. I go. Do I?
Yeah,
do I
roll to see if
Okay.
you know the way there.
Okay. All right. This is. I guess I don't need my 5 minutes for this, huh? Yeah.
No, you're doing great.
I'm using my skills.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm learning.
Okay.
Okay. So.
So you know exactly where it is because you saw a little like layout map at some point. And you just completely remember that. So you head right over to the nurse's station. And someone goes, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Hi, I'm feeling very distraught. I'm in the hospital and nothing seems to be
Well,
working.
a lot of people are in the hospital.
I
feeling
know, but
distraught.
I think I have a specific thing that might help me. See, I have this letter
What a
here from my
bitch
doctor.
this nurse is.
Oh, a letter. Oh, a letter.
And
from
I
a
noticed.
doctor.
Wow, what an
She takes it and goes, "Oh, Dr. Smith. He provides me with all my prescription drugs." And so she goes in the back and comes out with a therapy kitten
What?
and hands it to you.
In the pharmacy, there's a
That's
therapy
amazing.
They have a vending machine.
That is the best pharmacy ever.
Yay!
You want some pills or an animal?
All right.
We keep
and
them
that
in
is
the
your time. And John, you have 15 seconds left of competency.
Sweet.
So you can get 15 seconds
hurry,
if
hurry.
you take control again.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Oh,
You
yeah,
probably
left.
won't be able to use that.
I see.
But bid for control of John. Whoops. Okay, and reveal.
Ah.
All right, Nicole's in charge again.
This was a drink.
Cool. Remind me what just happened. Oh, I have a kitten now.
So you now have a
Well, how to
kitten.
make flashbacks.
You are still chained to a gurney,
Yeah.
which you've just been carrying around with you. And people have kind of not seemed to notice. Janine is unconscious in the hallway, and this pretty unpleasant nurse just gave you a cat.
Cool. Well, I'll start my 5 minutes of competence.
Okay. Boom.
I want to go back to Janine and revive her as best I can.
Okay, how do you want to revive Janine?
Oh, can I get like one of those smelling salts? They've got that in a hospital.
You're gonna have to get it from the.
I feel like she would have it on her.
I don't think Janine carries smelling salts. She's like pretty southern, not that southern.
But isn't that
Okay,
a general?
you can roll a search for
No.
smelling salts on
No,
Janine.
I won't. I must be confused.
I'd say the pharmacy probably
may-
has
okay,
smelling
I'll
salts,
go.
yes.
It may have
what
been
are
a common
smelling
thing like
salts?
100 years
salts.
ago.
I don't think smelling salts are a thing anymore.
No, they have to be.
Like they're like an oddity. I don't know. People don't have them. Just have it.
That's not a
feel
general
like
thing
they
a
sell
nurse
them.
would
I feel
have.
like they-
Okay,
like
I'll
Whole
go to the
Foods.
pharmacy.
You're already at the pharmacy. You
Great.
started the pharmacy.
Hey, while I'm here, I need smelling salts.
Do you have a note from a doctor?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Show me the note. You had your therapy kit.
So I quickly light a fire in the corner of the pharmacy
Okay, roll.
to distract her. I leave. I like, all right, I'm gonna go. And then, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no!
You don't light a fire. You just turn around and you like light a few matches. Stop! Don't! And goes up and smacks the matches out of your hand. Don't do that.
Oh my God,
work
I'm
here.
never getting to a baseball stadium.
Okay,
My
so you
goals are
have
way too
3
hard.
minutes and 45 seconds of competency
Great.
left. Remember that, because you could use it again. I mean, a 1 is just a failure. You could have done anything. Roll for control, John. Okay. Roll off. And it's Colleen.
Well, I would like to begin my 5 minutes of competence, and I would like to start by picking the lock on my handcuff.
Okay, so roll to pick the lock in your handcuffs.
There it is.
That is successful. Boom! You just jimmy the lock out of the whole thing. Your hands are now free.
Yeah,
The nurse, the kind of mean nurse, is still standing there. She's just knocked matches out of your hand.
What a bitch.
Or she's just knocked
You're not gonna match
a lighter out of your hand.
I say, nurse,
You still had it.
nurse, you just failed the test. I'm a doctor, posing as a patient, testing nurses. And I'm writing you up for failure to escort a patient back to their room, for telling everyone about getting your prescription drugs, for slapping matches.
Everybody gets prescription drugs.
Well, you're not supposed to tell anyone. And
Okay.
oh gosh, this is gonna be so much paperwork. I guess the only thing you can do is take me to the nearest vending machine.
I don't recognize you. I don't think you're.
I'm a doctor from another
I
hospital.
would have known. You've never sold me drugs.
Well, I will grab
Do you have
the nearest
anyone
prescription pad.
who could vouch for you being a doctor?
I do. Dr. Smith.
Prove it.
Let's go down to see him. In his office, is there a vending machine along the way?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, there's a vending machine in her office. It's just a
Oh,
normal thing.
excuse me. Before
It's
we go,
next to the one that has kittens in it.
before we go to see the doctor,
Therapy animals of all sorts, actually. Sorry, go on.
there's a kitten machine and a puppy machine, and then a rabbit machine,
There's a turtle
and a duck
machine.
machine. The ducks are the best ones.
Ducks are great.
And then all of the animals are in those little plastic eggs. And then when they come out, they crack it open. And like, oh, it's free.
They're like terrible, abusive Pokeballs.
Oh yeah. Wait, what am I rolling for?
You don't have to roll for anything right now.
I want to
actually.
get
You
something.
can-
I want to get.
Oh,
a
to get
Snickers
something
bar.
from the
You don't want to get a puppy?
Well, I mean, I do, but Juan, my character, does not.
Okay.
Because someone posed as a doctor.
All right. You actually just go over and
that's true.
you just bang on it.
Uh-huh.
Bump bump, and a Snickers bar
Nice.
comes
Okay,
out.
I'm gonna
By
go.
banging on it, like the fawns?
I'm awesome.
Just like the
I'm gonna
Fonz.
pick up this Snickers bar and then I'm gonna go bang on the puppy machine and pick up a puppy.
Okay, roll.
Yeah!
You go. Bang bang.
Yeah.
And a puppy falls out and breaks its neck. I'm just kidding. That didn't happen.
Oh
Roll for it.
Sadly, a duckling comes out because they're all on the same vending machine.
Shit.
But you do get a duckling.
Still
I
counts.
got a duckling. Whatever.
Yeah.
I put the duckling in my pocket
Uh-huh.
of my. I'm
What do you
guessing I'm
name
wearing. Rufus.
Rufus, this counts for you, by the
Yeah.
way. That counts as getting a pet.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna
Started
I'm just gonna
arm
eat my
wrestling
Snickers
league.
bar,
All right.
and I'm gonna do it really aggressively at the nurse. And I'm gonna like tear it open with my teeth. And I'm just gonna be holding my duck, and I'll be like, Rufus and I are gonna see you later.
She's like, I thought you were going to convince me.
I was,
All right.
and then I decided I'd much
Fine.
rather have a Snickers bar, and that takes.
Success. Okay, and you have a minute and 35 seconds. I'm rounding to 5.
Rufus is a girl, though, right?
Left.
With ducks, you have to get a specialist.
Yeah. Yeah. Rufus is a girl, but now that you've named her Rufus, she'll try and be
She'll
extra
be really gruff.
feminine. No, it's the other
No,
way
it's the other
around.
way around?
Yeah.
She'll have to
Oh.
be extra feminine to prove
Real
it.
into bows.
Yeah.
Duck, real into bows.
Okay, and Biff controls John.
Ah.
Whoa, one's all around. By the way, does everyone remember how much competence I have left? You
Yeah.
have like 11 seconds. You have
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Wait, 250.
250.
I have 3:45.
5 minutes.
Ooh,
Yes.
It is not me.
Oh man,
Okay.
Daryl got it.
Here we go. Do I remember where I put those handcuffs?
The handcuffs are still connected to the gurney. They're in
Okay.
the nurse's office, which actually you're still in. So,
All right, well, here we go.
are
Going
you
for it.
using your competence?
Yes, I'm going to use my confidence.
How much did you have, by the way? You had,
250.
Okay, go.
Okay, so I'm going to try to pick the other side of the lock.
All right, roll.
Please, please, please. Yeah.
Okay, you actually just go. And like, it
Okay.
goes out really easily.
Do I
Unlocked already.
do I see maybe like a water jug and like cups connected to it?
If you go out into the waiting room, which is like there is a window from the pharmacy to a waiting room, you see that there is a like water cooler.
Okay, I'm going to get a cup, put water in it.
Okay.
Is that a roll?
I'm not
Okay.
even gonna make you roll.
I'm
for
going to
that.
go run into Janine.
Okay.
I'm going to splash her face.
All right, roll to revive Janine.
Yes.
Yeah.
You passed out. Was it because of the excitement? I forgot about my voice.
Maybe too much blood was going to my.
Oh.
Well, I don't want to say.
Well, how about we go up to the roof and say,
You're gonna make me the happiest nurse in this whole damn hospital.
all right, I'm gonna go in for the kiss again.
All right.
Just cause. No! No! It was gonna be so good. It was gonna be so good on the optional kiss. I shouldn't have done it. But I felt like it needed it. Like it's like a movie. Like it needed to do it to be convincing to make it more terrible than I was gonna do.
You did the right thing.
You had what you need a kid. She goes right back out.
No! It was gonna be so good.
You have 45 seconds of confidence left.
How many? A minute and 45?
A minute and 45 seconds.
Oh boy.
Janine is unconscious
It
again.
was a noble effort.
Oh my god. That is my favorite thing that happened. And bid for control of John. That's 1 on everyone. Daryl, you were so close.
I got 4, 6.
Five.
High rolling.
5?
Six.
6. Talene.
I take Janine's hand. Wait, is she out?
She is out.
God damn it.
Like a light.
I
Put her
sprint
on the
down to
journey.
the other nurse and said, let's go see Dr. Smith immediately.
Are we doing this again now?
We're doing it now. You either believe I'm a doctor or we go see Dr. Smith and he verifies I'm a doctor.
I'm losing interest so rapidly. The Vicodins are wearing off.
When we go see Dr. Smith, I, as a doctor, will write you a prescription for whatever drugs you want.
I'm in. Let's do it. Okay, so
Do I have
you
to
can
roll
just take
anything?
her to Dr. Smith.
Did I take her to Dr. Smith?
Yeah, he goes there.
Dr. Smith, am I a doctor? You might not recognize me now that I'm disguised
Oh,
as a
no.
patient.
Oh wait, sorry. What? How much time did you have?
I had a minute 35.
Okay, I'm gonna put it as a minute 25, because I forgot that you still used about 10 seconds. Okay. He's like, don't I know you from something?
Yeah, picture me not disguised as a patient.
Okay. Roll to convince him.
Okay. Mother effer!
No, it's not working. All right, so pause. You have a minute of competence left, and bid for control of Jan. And reveal. Okay, 3 roll off.
4.
5.
Okay, Eric's in control.
Okay. I go to the nurse. I go, do you have a cigarette?
Are you still talking to me?
Can I have a cigarette, please?
I mean, roll to see if she'll give you a cigarette.
Okay.
She doesn't
5
like you
minutes.
much.
5 minutes of confidence starts.
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't used it yet?
No, I haven't had controls in very long.
Let's see what
All right, it's going.
Okay.
Oh.
Stop.
No. All right, he's got 4 minutes and 55 seconds of confidence. Okay, everybody. Bid for control of John. 3, roll off.
6.
2.
Okay, Nicole's in charge.
All right.
Give me the 1.
Oh. I go to the
Bard
room.
for the donation.
How much do you have? Bard?
I have-
Yay!
Thank you.
Donation.
Wait, when did different flame wolf follow?
Different
Oh,
flame wolf.
Because
Wait,
I
was
would-
it different flame wolf?
Because I would
What?
definitely.
We missed Mr. Mike.
Thank you
too.
for
He
following,
followed.
by the way.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Myco 12.
Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Michael
might have
12.
missed the follow sounds or whatever. I'm sorry. Thank you, everyone who followed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Micah 12.
I want to go to the roof.
Okay.
Do I go to the roof?
She just is like, I'm not giving you a cigarette, and then you can just
Great.
leave. You want to find your way to the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Search for the roof. You're gonna kind of have to search. A
Oh,
little
and
bit,
my
'cause-
competence, I was at 345. Two.
Oh, we're failing.
You can't find a way to the roof. This is very simple. Okay, you have 3 minutes and 30 seconds of competence left. Man, you guys are rolling really low.
Go to the
for
roof.
just having to beat 3.
I still have a goal I haven't accomplished.
Okay, and reveal. We got 3. Roll off.
Dang it, I didn't really want that.
Wait, the bar 1971 just gave that?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, that 1 willpower goes to Talene.
Woohoo!
Boom.
Thank you. Why don't you just give me that one item back I just gave you?
Done. Okay.
All right, where am I?
What was your thing at?
Is that
It's at 1 minute.
Yeah.
But
103.
Okay, so you are right now, you are back near where your room was.
I
and
look
you're
for the nearest
orderly.
patient room. I bust in and say, I'm standing in for your doctor today. And I grab a chart and I start reading it.
Okay, the nearest patient room, because I said you were near your room, is your room. You bust in, there are no patients inside. Would you like to try and go to another?
I would like to go to another room, please.
Okay. You go down the hall and there are 3 rooms. There's room 305, 306.
305. I bust in. I'm standing in for your doctor. I grab a chart. I read it.
Okay,
Oh,
the woman in 305 is unconscious.
bullshit. I gotta run to 307.
Okay.
Same deal.
There's no one in 307.
I run to the next room.
30, the next room or the one in between?
Wait, I don't know which numbers you said.
There's 305, 306, and 307.
306.
Okay, you go to 306, and there's a family and a little boy who has no hair.
Oh, good. Perfect. I bust in. I grab his chart. I've come to consult with your doctor. I flip it open, and I read the chart, and I say, "This is mother. You screwed me on purpose."
Give her an extra 5 seconds.
No, I gave her 3 doors, and I knew one of them had a real person inside it. So they're like, excuse me, you're not Dr. Lipfig.
No, I'm standing in. I'm consulting with Dr. Lichtfig. I am Dr. Lichtenstein from Calgary, Canada, the preeminent
I'm gonna
Children Medical Board.
Since you just named a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna count this as know the names of things.
Awesome.
Roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Ooh, nice.
Yep. I've heard of those.
Of course you have.
But if you're a real doctor, cure my son's cancer.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
Challenge accepted.
The kid's like, really? Thank you.
I want to temper everyone's
Can you roll for
expectations right now.
Can she roll cure cancer?
No.
Please.
I mean, well,
Please?
she
Can
could
we
try.
just do this?
Oh, you notice the
1 out
window
of
is
a 6
open.
chance.
I noticed the window is open.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't. It's just what it is.
it's fresh air, good for cancer. Is what I say. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna check the kid's pulse and like take his temperature, and then I'm gonna flip in the chart and I'm gonna write something, and then I'm gonna like, you all believe I'm a doctor, correct?
Okay. Roll for it.
No.
They go, no.
No. No.
And you, okay, and bid for control of John. And reveal. Okay, that's a 4-way roll off.
6. All right.
Give me that.
I look out the window. Is there a stadium nearby?
Do you have anything?
Yeah, I have 3 minutes and like 30 seconds. 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Shouldn't there be like 3 windows that she could look out of, and 2 of them look into towers?
There's one, there's the window that was open, you see out, and there's not a stadium, but there is a baseball field.
Good enough.
With, it seems that the orderlies have moved to baseball time. Gruff orderly baseball game.
Do they spend any time working?
No, they basically moved from sport to activity.
All right, I decide to leap out the window and probably get knocked out
Okay.
from the floor.
Roll to leap out the window.
2.
Oh.
You do fall out the window, but you just go, ah, and you don't jump, and you just hit the side, and you just go, thump, 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 thump.
I was trying to knock myself out so we could all get a...
Luckily, you're
That'd be
only at the
great.
second story of the window, but you do hit the ground, and since
Pass
you are
out
hurt,
for
you
moments.
don't pass out.
Yeah, I didn't succeed. I'm sorry.
You do have the big control of John.
Are we wearing like a hospital gown?
Right now, you are still wearing well, what was the last thing you disguised yourselves as?
I thought you
Doctor,
undisguised.
yeah.
Oh,
So we had
but
the
someone
nurse.
redressed the nurse.
Yes, yeah. So we're back in our.
Yeah,
So
we're
you're
back in
back as,
Oh,
as
right,
a patient.
yeah.
So right now you're wearing like one of those patient gowns.
Yeah.
It's open in the back. Okay, and reveal. Got 4. Roll in.
6.
All right, you are in charge, Jesse.
All right. So I'm on the sidewalk.
You are, right now you are not exactly on the sidewalk. It's like just a slightly wooded, grassy area, like right outside. This is not like a main edifice of the building.
Oh.
Like this is on the side. Like no one is like walking around here, but off in the distance is a baseball field where there's a bunch of gruff orderlies being like, foul ball!
Go to that.
So,
Do we still have the puppy? I mean, I'm sorry, the duck?
Um,
Rufus? Is Rufus with us?
Did we crush it?
Yes, you still have, well, let me...
It was in our shirt pocket.
The shirt pocket
survived.
of the.
Rufus!
If you had rolled a 1,
survive.
it was going to be damaged in the
so
fall.
is there
But
there
you have
like
a kitten and you have a duck.
is there a lake area? Like, is this like a really fancy hospital?
Yeah,
where there's
actually-
like there's like a lake.
There's a
and
nice little lake off in
like-
the distance, yeah.
Okay.
And it's like actually a little park area, and you see some like older patients and people kind of like wandering around it, being like, yes.
I wish I had a duck.
These are the twilight years.
So I'm gonna.
Everyone has therapy ducks. Every single one of them.
Everyone has a therapy duck.
I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
Rufus to the pond.
Okay,
Which I presume is on the way to the baseball stadium.
sure, yeah.
And I'm gonna put Rufus into the pond, and as I do, I'm wondering if there are stones around this pond, like a
Yeah,
pond
there's
has
like little
stones.
rocks, and
Yeah.
it's the sort of thing where the edges of the pond are like sort of man-made, and they're like rocks that they've
Yeah.
put all around it to kind of keep it from eroding.
Goodbye, Rufus. I'll miss you. And as Rufus goes, I want to pick up a rock.
Okay, your competence is over. Was
And
that yours?
I don't think that was mine.
I think that was
Oh.
Nicole's, and I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot to start yours. Go on.
And I say I would like to call you Rufus too.
Okay.
Pet
Need
rock.
to roll to adopt a pet rock.
You do. I mean, her turn would be over because she got her goal.
Yeah. All right. You just got a pet rock. I can't come up with a way you could fail. So all
Swallow
right.
the rock.
You like drop
All
the
right.
rock
Sorry,
and
I messed up. I think you still had some.
Yeah,
time
I think I
left.
had like 2:30
Probably had. Yeah, I'll say.
because I failed pretty immediately.
I'll say yeah, like 2:30. That's fine. Okay. Bid for control of John.
Oh.
And reveal. All right. Roll on.
5.
3.
Nicole's in charge.
All right, I would like to go to the baseball.
You want to
game.
start your? Oh, actually,
yeah.
it just keeps going. You can't start it. Okay.
I'd like to go to the baseball game.
Okay.
Is there any case of beer? Or the orderlies have to be drinking on the job, right? At this game, I didn't bring anything with me. This was a last-minute thing.
Right. Actually, I'll just tell you what I'm rolling. If it rolls 1, 2, 3, there is not beer there. If it rolls 4, 5, 6, then they do have beer there. Sadly, all they have is prescription drugs.
That's not what I want. That's not part of what I said. Okay.
They've all got Vikes,
Somebody
Vikes
there.
and glutes and
Glutes?
uppers and trainers.
Somebody there has to have a flask on them.
Okay, you can try and convince someone to give you a flask.
All right.
They come out and they're like, oh, hey, it's you again. Yeah, it's time for gruff orderly base. And they're all like, it's your pitch, Lindsay.
Listen, guys, I've had a long day. You know me. I am a patient. I'm struggling.
Weren't you the arsonist who was chained to that bed? Why are you still wearing your victim?
Like I said, it's been a really long day. Does anyone just have...
Is that a therapy kitten?
Yeah, and a rock. Guys, does anyone have a little nip of something that's not an illegal drug but is of some alcohol content? Maybe rubbing alcohol at this
Okay.
point.
Roll to find out.
And I still have confidence.
You do.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man.
Okay. Someone says, well, I've got alcohol, but this is like pure grain, like sterilization alcohol. If you drink this, you'll die.
Or I'll pass out.
But you lose control.
Ooh. Oh, I had to give you that. So I'm out.
The last one.
Somebody make us pass out.
And
Yeah, for sure.
reveal. You got 3. Roll off.
5.
Okay.
5.
Talene's got it.
You should drink it. Try to
We're-
convince them I'm
we're
a doctor.
probably coming to the end, guys.
I get what I'm doing.
Last time we drank rubbing alcohol at a,
Sorry, that
at
was.
a,
You
at a
probably
hospital,
have.
we went blind.
I'm gonna say you have 20 seconds.
Are
Okay.
there?
Do you? How much? You ran out.
I
right?
ran out because
Okay.
remember 3
Yes.
doors.
Yep. You picked the wrong door. You've convinced a lot of people you're a doctor.
Okay. I failed. Do they have hot dogs or Twinkies?
Absolutely. They have basic, like hot dog food. They have basic baseball food.
I would
They
like.
have
Garlic
pretzels
fries.
and they have hot dogs.
Do those count as junk food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Or at least comfort food, but junk food
Yeah.
for sure.
Sure.
So I'm gonna be like, you guys mind if I partake? I'm really
You haven't earned our food. You're
What-
not
what-
gruff or an orderly.
That's true. True to both of those. What do I need to do to convince you? Do I need to pitch the winning game? I'll do it.
You
For
gotta
junk
hit
food.
a homer or impress us somehow.
I go over, I pick up a bat, I tap my bare feet with it, like normally you'd tap cleats.
Uh-huh.
I go up to the batter's box, I dig in, pull it back, and I say, give it your best shot.
Okay.
Oh, get hit in the head.
Giant Alma May steps up to the.
I would expect nothing less.
All right, prepare to be pitched at.
She sounds like an Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings.
Of course.
And
Sounds like Pete. Mickey, the
oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
a
you're
before-
right.
movie.
Before this happens, though, I am now going to use my other skill of a bird call.
What? What are
Yeah.
you trying to do with bird call?
I am going to try and call a bird to the baseball field to.
Yes. Find a way.
Yes. I'm going to swing, and the bird is going to fly away from my bat as though I've hit a home run.
I love it. Roll for bird call.
Come on, bird call!
Oh.
Okay.
That was the. That did it!
Interference.
That did it!
Here's what happens.
No, I get
You
it.
succeed at the bird call, but the bird flies down, and you swing your bat, and it kills the bird. And they go, bird killer!
Does that count as a betrayal?
They didn't
The bird made a call.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
like a
for
mating
sure
call.
betrayal.
All right.
Yay!
Betrayal of a
Betrayal!
Oh, somebody get drunk at this game.
bird. Okay, and
Somebody
bid for
pass
control of John. And reveal. 2, you roll off.
3.
Oh.
Eric's in charge.
Okay, I had 4 minutes and 50 seconds of competence.
Nice.
I failed.
Which is hilarious just because you failed so fast.
Yeah, you get that. Okay, I go. All right, you want to see gruff? Hand me that liquor. I can take it. I'm gruff.
Okay, they go.
You are going to drink the rubbing alcohol?
Fine, you're gonna die though.
Okay.
All right, I approve.
Okay. I take it.
Before you drink it, say that you're a doctor.
No, I'm gonna put it in my mouth and hand the thing back to him.
They're like, wow, you really did it. You start to feel it like burning into your mouth a little bit.
Okay, I pull up my lighter. I light it.
Oh.
Roll.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Can you just choose to also take a little
Yeah,
sip,
and
too?
some of it goes in.
Okay.
Is he drunk?
Okay.
Is he drunk?
It hits you like a brick.
Yeah.
The stuff that didn't get on fire. So yes, you're a drunken baseball game.
I'm drunk in a baseball game.
I lit something on fire, and is he running around?
He runs around on fire like a madman.
Okay.
And they're just like, that was pretty gruff. That was gruff as shit. Gruff as shit, right, everybody? Yeah.
That
He lit Alma May on fire.
Feel I'm being annoying.
And
at
Alma
this,
May is
but-
an actual woman, not right. You said she.
You can't, you're not sure.
Because
Whoever they are, they're very, very buff.
Because when she pitched, you said she pitched.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
you
guess I
got
did.
it on
So-
the pronouns.
Yeah,
Alma
who
May's
says a
actually a
woman
woman.
can't be
woman
a
orderly.
gruff
Be a
orderly?
betrayal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
A
I'm
gruff
saying.
orderly is actually what it is.
Does
Not a
that?
rough.
I don't mean to be annoying, but is that a betrayal?
I don't think that she trusts
Okay,
you.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I was
true.
trying to earn trust. Now I'm earning trust.
Yeah, that's
You can
true.
stop my timer. I'm out of
Oh.
things.
Yeah,
but
you lost it. Okay, so you've got 3 minutes left,
Not that
No,
I have
you
any, but
but it's almost done. Does anyone still have
She's got 2.
I have
two?
two.
All right, bid for control of John.
Okay.
And let's see who got it.
Oh, no way.
I'm happy that I said.
You're welcome.
That's great.
Thank you.
Okay, so now these gruff orderlies trust you, but one of them is on fire. You still have a therapy cat and a rock.
Dead bird.
Oh yeah, you killed a bird though,
I did.
which was an amazing use of the bird colleges.
Well, okay, so just for you, I take the rock and I throw it at his head.
Yeah. Okay, roll to do it. Did you have any competence left?
15 seconds.
All right, and starting it. Roll.
Yeah.
Funk. Go.
Why did you do that? You were one of us.
Okay, that's a betrayal.
That's a betrayal. Yay.
Thanks.
Yeah. And then I run away.
Convince them to do an arm wrestling league.
That's the end of your the competence.
But she's got, so she can.
So you
bid
still
again.
are
One
in
more
control
thing.
until
Okay.
you do one of your obsessions,
Okay.
or
Oh,
you fail to roll.
Okay, so it's a baseball game.
Yeah, but now it's actually sort of a like war zone.
War zone. It's a war zone. I want to find my way to the dugout.
Okay, there is. It's not really a dugout. It's just sort of a like an area off to the side.
Oh,
with
is there
It's like
a
fenced
little-
in.
Yeah, it's like fenced in.
Is
It's
this
got a
just
little
rough and
roof over it.
orderlies, or like is this not? Is there an actual baseball game that's?
There's
gonna
not
have
really a
no
like,
baseball
full
game.
baseball game going on.
Okay.
It's just the orderlies at baseball hour.
Just the orderlies. Okay.
After poker hours, baseball
poker
hour.
hour.
After baseball hour is crochet hour.
Yeah.
And then after crochet hour is like
And
brass
honestly,
knuckles in the teeth hour.
They've gotten real good at crochet. An hour a day gets
They make
good
some
at crochet.
amazing
That's
stuff.
the thing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And luckily, yeah. Go on. Anything else to say?
So I feel like I should probably find some clothes, but what's the
No,
point
you're
of
just
that?
you're running bare ass
Yeah.
out in the sun.
So I might need to get out of the stadium.
I think that's probably a good
Fortunately,
idea.
I think I'm gonna need to head out of the stadium.
Okay, so you run. The orderlies kind of start chasing after you in the whole.
Oh, crap.
And you see that you're actually not that far away from like what looks more like the city proper. Like this is a little island of niceness in
Okay.
what is just like a regular like city.
Sure.
Okay. So can I roll to see if I have a memory of like a swanky nightclub?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Okay, you actually know that right across the street is a somewhat swanky, but for old people, place
Okay.
called Hip.
Okay.
Is
That's
what it's
an
called.
amazing name.
That's the full name. You have to say
Bravo.
hip.
Hip.
Yes.
Old people going
But
out.
it's like a high-end club for old people who are still kicking.
It's
And
like
they happen to be playing a baseball game, video game. Get drunk at the club.
So,
okay.
and that's right across the street.
Ooh,
because
arm
most of them
wrestling
come
league
back
with
and
old
forth
people.
between the hospital and the retirement home and Hip.
So I'd like to go into hip.
Okay.
Do I go in?
The bouncer there is like,
Let me see your ID.
Oh, as a master of disguise, I feel like I have like 30 up my butt crack.
I think that's actually completely fair. But roll to get the right idea out.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
He looks at it.
You look good for 94. Go on in,
Cool.
Mr. Bill Pinticky.
Okay.
He looks at it. He's like,
Yep, that's the name.
Bill Pinchicky.
so you go in and it's just like thumping club music, but it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
but it's like remixes of like 20s classics, you know.
Like,
Cool.
And there's like,
and like there's a lot of like dancing with a walker.
Oh yeah. You
Lot
can
of
hear the
dance.
cracking of bones as people dance. But they're all on so much ecstasy that
Definitely.
So can I roll and see if I recognize maybe like Maggie Smith?
Okay, specifically to get Maggie Smith.
Like is Maggie Smith? in the
I-
club?
Are you referring to the actress?
the actress Maggie Smith?
Roll.
That is
Professor
amazing.
McGonagall.
That is
Roll to find.
amazing.
I'd like to
The
see
actress Maggie Smith.
Please let her be there.
Yes! As soon as you walk in the middle of the dance floor, just raving like she has a ball of energy that she is like
And
trading
Gerudo's
around her
Sandstorm
body.
is playing.
And Sandstorm. Sandstorm, but like as though it's played by like a big, you know, like a big brass band. And she is just like, I'm Professor McGonagall!
Yes.
And
course
she's
she
definitely there, so you have successfully attended a party with a celebrity.
And
Does anyone else have any willpower?
She's got one more.
You've
That's
got
it.
one more. Okay.
it.
You can take one more
should-
control of John.
Choose to light someone on fire. Choose to light
You're
Maggie
attending a
Smith.
party with a celebrity,
Okay.
Maggie Smith.
Remember, you got handcuffs too.
You do.
You still
You have
have
handcuffs, you have a lighter, you have a therapy cat.
Oh my
You are
goodness.
almost naked.
And you have a rock.
No, she threw
No.
the rock.
I threw the
Oh,
rock.
rock.
yes, yes,
I
yes.
threw the rock.
Which, if The Rock could trust, I would say it was a betrayal of trust.
Rufus 2. Find Rufus 3.
You're my best friend.
The Rock is like, I had a purpose. Okay, you're in the club.
I'm at the
The
club.
world's your oyster.
Okay, so
Are there oysters at this club?
They're
Are
good
they
for
alive?
morality.
They're pretty good for you.
Yeah.
What?
Old
Pretty
people love
good
to
for you.
fuck.
but
No, but like they are served live, so they can be a pet.
what if I was gonna do one.
You're gonna be a
What,
dog.
what, what were you?
I was gonna see if maybe Maggie Smith had any Werther's originals. So we-
I feel like a Werther's original from Maggie Smith though isn't junk food anymore.
No,
Yeah,
it
it's
would
like
be
a gift from the
It's
guy.
an
Royalty.
achievement,
It's a
honestly.
small dollop of
You would be
perfection.
healthier afterwards.
How
Yeah.
about I
Inspire them to start an
So
arm
you notice that
wrestling
there's
league.
like there is like a fetish section of the club where people are in like bondage gear and stuff, and they're still like.
And they want to
bouncing
start
around
an
like
arm wrestling.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So I go over to the weird bondage club people.
Old bondage club.
Old bondage
Old
club.
people.
And I say, I used to know a guy named Tomlin. And
Tomlin!
like,
And Tomlin comes out.
What?
It's like, what? Tomlin, the owner of Arm Wrestling Club?
Whoa!
He's the coolest. And Tomlin's like, hey, you turned my life around. Everybody, you should be this person's slave. It'll only be good for you.
Wow.
And I
How do you
think-
get out of murder?
and I say to Tomlin, hey Tomlin, what do you think we start a franchise of your arm wrestling league and expand it to this
And he
club?
says, hey, I did you this favor, but you fucking snitched on me. So the old people come up, and one of them's like, can you be my master? It's weird. And hands you a leash.
Yay!
And you get a pet. And then, because there are no willpower points left,
They all
John sinks into unconsciousness. And that is the end of the game. So everybody, that is everyone's John. Great job, everybody. That was really fun. I love that game. Obviously, it's a game that can go pretty short, you know how to think, but it's a fun one that takes very little experience to play and enjoy and that kind of thing. So, if you guys like that, tune in next week for more. Well, maybe not next week. Next week for more RPG Exploration Society. So let's all say who we are one more time. I think we figured out what everybody's obsessions and stuff were.
Sure.
I think I won because we had 5 betrayals of trust.
So let's everybody count up real quick.
I'm gonna go to bed thinking about poor Janine.
Oh my god, the second time you headbutted Janine was my favorite.
What I wanted to handcuff her on the roof and lock the door. Like that's what I wanted to do.
I thought you were gonna throw her off.
Nah, I wasn't gonna be that mean. I was just gonna.
You jumped there.
You jumped to get it up and then framed
it. Everyone take a moment, look at the value of the things and how many times they were successful, and add up your total point total.
I think. Do you have my values again?
It was. I think. Attend a party with a celebrity was a 3, and I think acquire a pet was a 2.
Wow.
Oh man.
So you
So
made,
you succeeded bunches
Yeah, that's
of
what I
times.
thought.
you made get drunk at a baseball game a 2, but it turned out to be the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Wait, you got 2 3s?
Yeah, big Mavis party
Big
Yeah, I
Mavis.
think you won.
and
Yeah,
Maggie
wow.
party.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You had
Yeah.
a bunch of.
I
think you
knew.
won.
I also want to say
won.
that I
Count your
personally
points up.
didn't accomplish any of my goals.
Um,
You did my arm wrestling thing for
16.
me, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you did the
Oh,
get drunk
wow.
at a baseball
You-
thing.
I hate
Did I do? Oh, because
Yeah,
it ended up
8.
like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I
because mine was
All right.
because I
Oh,
had
you
to eat
didn't
junk
eat-
food was
So,
1.
what's everybody's totals?
5.
8.
13.
14.
Woo woo!
Whoa.
But honestly,
It was the candle.
yeah. If you partied
Follow.
with Maggie Smith,
Thank you, Face.
Hey, thank you
That
for
was
the
pretty
wit.
dope.
Passe.
Guys, and you know what? The whole point of this game, there is like the competitive element, but like who gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's fun. You know?
Yeah.
I'd rather have a really hard goal and succeed at it than like a super easy thing and do it over and
The
over.
first time
again.
we played-
But I like this because everyone had pretty hard goals.
Yeah, the first time I
Arm
played with
wrestling
you,
was
Yeah.
amazing.
one of my goals was to become an elected official, and like I lost so hard compared to everyone. But god damn it, I became an elected official.
Yeah. And that's what really matters. So
I got
let's
drunk
all
at a
say who we
baseball
are
game.
again. If you have anything to plug, do that.
Hey, I'm Nicole. You can follow me at Itchy Brained with an ED at the end on Twitter or Instagram. And I have a podcast called TB Tunes, Throwback Tunes. We talk about cartoons from your youth and if they still hold up. Sometimes they do. A lot of the time they don't. It's fun.
Sweet.
And you could also catch me play with Nerdist every Sunday doing improv. So yeah, come do that.
Nice. I'm Daryl Haynes at Daryl Haynes, DarelHaynes, and I'm on a Nerdist team called The Burbs, and we are performing, if anybody's in Portland, at Portland Sketchfest this Thursday at 7 o'clock at the Siren Theater. And then in Los Angeles, Saturday at 8 o'clock at the Nerdist Theater. Boom. To go to Portland, then go to LA.
So weird.
West Coast trip. There you go. Have a fun time.
I am Jessie Hendricks, and I am on Twitter and Instagram at Jessie Science, JESSIE Science, and I do a YouTube channel called Everyday Science, and I make little science videos.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And thank you for having me, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Eric again. Again, you can check out Wednesdays here on Saving Throw is Iron Keep Chronicles, where we play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. And also you can either follow me on Instagram at mostly shit, or you can check out my sketch team, Daryl, The Vanities, which performs every second Saturday of the
It's
month.
the worst Saturday.
It's
Yeah, the third Saturday.
Third Saturday is like the
Pretty
better
sick.
Saturday.
you don't think I know that? But you fucking assholes have the second Saturday, or you have the third Saturday. There's only so many Saturdays.
Got the best one.
Yeah.
Third one.
It was already taken. But coming in August, our show on the second Saturday in August is we are doing a 90s throwback sitcom pilot instead of a sketch show. Because why not?
It's awesome. Nice.
Yeah.
This Saturday?
No.
Next Saturday.
Next month.
This Saturday.
Next month.
August, second Saturday. Second Saturday of August.
I think I'm
Or come hang out on Sunday.
I'm actually not
I'll
going
be
to be here
there
too.
Saturday for the show. But
Is
you
it the
should
same
still
place
come.
as Geek and Swimming?
No.
No. Noticed.
So I'm Talene, and I do want you all to
Meltdown.
know that Never Tell Me the Odds is not happening this week because David Crennan, America's GM, has family he wants to visit. That's
Wow.
right. Total crap. But we'll be back next Thursday, and I am going to be doing some kind of weird poem thing on Twitter for because Wildcards has these Twitter accounts for our characters on Wildcards, and you should be following them.
Yeah, I've got one. I keep forgetting to use it, and like people will tweet at me, and it's like supposed to start conversations, and then I don't do it. It's
Yeah.
not good.
It's true. It's true.
And finally, I am Jordan Pridgeon. You can follow me. And thank you,
Overdog.
For the follow.
Face03870 for the follow, and Overdog.
Overdog.
Overdog. Thank you both for the follow. We appreciate it. And finally, I'm Jordan Pridgeon. You can follow me on Twitter at Jordan Pigeon. I'm also part of a podcast called This American Lie, which we are recording a new one tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. I think one just came out recently. You can also see my sketch team the third Saturday of the month at 8 o'clock at the Nerdist School stage on Sunset. It is called The Money Pit. I won't be in it this Saturday because I have to be out of town, but I'm normally there, and it's great. You should still come anyway because they're funny even without me. I know. And Daryl's in the other group.
Some would say especially with that.
So, thank you all for joining us. I think let's end by, let's all salute our founder,
Yes.
Lord Dumwell Zookington. This has been Everyone is John, the RPG Exploration Society.
Is he graduating from high school?
Now that Dumwell Zookington is graduating, we bid you all farewell. Goodbye.
Thank you for the follow, Ralta.
Yay!
Oh, that camera.
Guys, I really appreciate that we all apparently felt